They turn into dogs.
Delivery services have dogs.
Turning
Oh, they're pandas.
pandas turn into delivery dogs.
Useless.
Oh dear. What's your name?
Pansy.
What's your name?
Pansy.
Imagine this.
Oh my god.
Bella. It's a new name. Bella. Bella.
Come on, then, doggies. Pandas, whatever they are.
I miss this. Bubbles.
Bubble.
Yeah, or your lip gloss. Oh, you got it this time. Okay.
Have it. Daddy, next time you bring my donut with you.
So I'm dealing with it. Okay.
Oh, let's take it in the oven so it stays warm.
Okay.
Because the oven is still on.
Come then.
Ah, mugende mwenye kotolere. Mugende. Be good.
Quick, yeah, the dogs left quick.
Oh my god, oh my god. Banang. Oh, what a day. Oh god. Banang. Okay, thank you for the love. How can you say no gabantu bakwagala? Oh dear. Oh. I'm good, guys. Yes, I'm good. So today, you know what we do? We have, let me try to make my eyes small. Twina immigration chat with Vicky the lawyer. Obulamu sibubi. Ha. Ndimukunywa prosecco. Bino byenjagala. Ndimukunywa prosecco, mami tera ndetiddeko amfukiddeko wano oba celebrating abisira bye celebrating just. Bino byenjagala bino. Kanenywere. Kawoma. It's nice. Kawoma. Mulinde kanke yongere. Oh. Kawoma. Okay. Hi. Mwingido. So today, finally happy surely nywedeko see the eyes. What does that mean? This is my first drink. Nakonya sip singa satu. Za nyechubezi. Zomangete kunkuba. Kajambo sister wakazukuka. That's an insult. Jojo. Friday sawas noga nakazukuka. That's an insult. Jojo. Mbana kazuka sawa zino. Yo mu bigambe bali abwala basiba mbuliri. Zenzuka saa 11 ez'okumakya 11 omuntu azuka saawa zino I've not even done it sikikolanga nako ye wali omuntu akikola mpozi ng'oli mulwadde. Okay, tugenda kuba ne immigration chat, guys, on a serious note. Take this thing seriously. Jojo, talk about Canada. Siri Canada mimi lule Siri Canada ndi UK chiningaza ku discussinga bintu biri Nigeria. Oyino birekera abali Nigeria. Siri Canada. Canada simanyiyo. Ntunda ye bintu. Nkola yo business. I've got clients there. Never been there. Simanyi bafana. Airport simanyi na kwefana. US siri nyanga na yo. So I'm not in position to talk about things just money. Mchitegera chiningaza kunyumiza business yo kusuubula emmotoka. Sigikolangako. Mba nkulimba ngenda kunyumiza business ze money. So Canada Syria, we only talk about immigration UK. Chitegera. Guys, bobo obuze no gamba bajojo ba immigration UK aba US you can sit neto buza bibuzo bya US. Ate tukayanya Banange temwefula abagezi ku live yange. Leero abagezi tulikaaba. Abagezi tubalakaaba. Nze ne Vicky fe bagezi. Abasigadde mutuule. Tewefula omugezi wano sagala nyo bantu befula bagezi. Sibyagala. Clever clogs? No. Temwefula nyo bagezi wano. Abagezi tulikaaba. Okay. Office number. What do you mean office number, Albert? Albert, what do you mean office number? Ogama number y'ebintu. Kanjikuwe. Lawyer agenda kujja. A number yiyo njikuwa the Albert. So that's the number. Where I got products in Uganda, that's the number. It's not an office number. Pretty much 10 very. Okay. So today, lawyer agenda babulira asylum. Asylum abasinga jambate, you guys have been asking how to seek asylum. Meanwhile, asylum is still visa. Asylum, there is no visa category. Jabaita asylum, tell you. Asylum is still visa, so most people get it wrong. So agenda kuba nyonyura. You get in on a different visa. When you get here, you seek asylum. Asylum is still visa. Asylum still visa. So most of you get confused. Togenda kusaba asylum Uganda. So kateri visa yogenda kuyingirira ku bajita asylum. Asylum still visa. Still visa. So lawyer is gonna be here. Agenda kubiba nyonyura. Then mchitwalire bulungi. Mubere mu class, mubere serious. So lawyer, when you're ready, type. Type. Woboni ready. Typing abantu baba no webali. Ndika ka prosecco kange kayingiddewo dda. Ndi mu kintu. Ndakagiraasi. Ndakagiraasi. Ndewe kali kalungi, kagiraasi kalungi. Nice flute. The flute bulungi. Anyway, so watugenda kusukungira kwezi n'ensonga za visa. There is another thing achenyagala bagamba. Banange. Oba nkyogere etya? Ndoza kanchireke. Nange jojo mbamu n'ebintu byengamba. How do I start? Oba nkyireke. Ndoza kanchireke. Sijja kireka kankyogereko. Wajifunye? Thank you. Zatuse. Abe Uganda, guys, abe Uganda. Brightening first cream yatuse. Brightening first cream yatuse bambi, guys, abe Uganda. Toberawo, nogamba jojo akazigo kavaawo. Akazigo, brightening first cream yatuse. Mweseke mu cream, munyizire. Ka cream kali popular, ka brightening first cream. Kali popular, kanyiriza bulungi skin. Ka clearinga skin bulungi. Buli muntu akakozesa. Let me see. Kansomere wano. Guys, towandika bibuntu bingi bwe bityo naawe. Okay, let me see your comments from here. It's gonna kulimba, I don't know. It's gonna kulimba, I don't know, but most likely appliances za wanuza bei. Basi manje yazije sija kulimba appliances za wanu. You have to just buy brand names zomanyi. And buy from locations. Social media, you have to be careful. If you don't know who you're buying off on social media, don't buy. Be careful, social media, you know. Social media, be careful. Ebintu batundako. Okay, Vicky wayingiddewo. Yeah, muyingiddewo. Okay.
Hi, Auntie Jojo.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I don't know. Akuziza amanyo.
Wait.
It's not a fun show for kids, Siobhan.
I know that.
So you want to see your glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Jojo.
Hello.
Happy Good Friday.
Anze ndi mukafiri mundekemu.
Kale, happy Good Friday to our viewers.
Empozi.
Not to you.
And happy Easter, Auntie.
Happy Easter, Jojo.
Happy Easter to
How are you? Ani mama wike muna vivako. Good. How are you?
Nkoyi.
Nawe. Chamuka. Chamuka. Happy Friday.
I need motivation, Vananga. I need motivation.
Prosecco, your Prosecco is all you need. Nothing else.
The other way.
What?
Making a down.
Hey. Kati gwegenda ku drugs. Because the only thing that is allowed at home. So if you can't boosting, then you have to go illegal. Katia.
Abdul Latif, genda ku website. Jenny nkulabyeko muwe website, musindike ku website. Omwengeze tegunkola ko the people who need alcohol. Niyo omwengeze tegunkola ko. Omwenge tegunkolera anything. No.
Nedda oluusonywa muno twakabozi n'otunyumiza ebitaliyo.
Because I don't need alcohol for confidence. I don't need alcohol for motivation. Wala abantu bamwe nga batakosa kantu kati mayimbi amo batateekayo katagenda ku stage abati abantu.
Yes, that's right.
Ate abamu abatalina content. I can do a live video kumacha, I can do a live video in the afternoon, I can do a live video any time of the day. Takuba ne content. So alcohol does nothing for me.
But who says alcohol makes you have content? No, it wouldn't.
Some people will. Some people will start flowing.
They talk nonsense. I'm telling you, they'll talk nonsense.
People, like coffee bottle, gembos de sumurukuka.
Nonsense. That's the question. They speak nonsense. Come on.
I had a friend that he's so dull, when he gets tipsy, his intelligence is turned on. But he's the most intelligent person, the most charming.
Katoyo, that's not a good person. To become intelligent. Nange, somehow it's been a long week. So, yeah, we are here again. We thank God. So, where do I start today?
Is it? Never seen a topic in your topic in
Topic always comes. Sometimes you comment.
Never your topic. They don't. I introduced. Terize nesika si ngwena tulira mundabira musiri kape babikiri neraba. It's not wrapping properly. Scafe did not buy much that pay. Yeah, wrapping up. Now that looks like it. Kati tubadde I've introduced the topic ningamba tugenda kwogera ku asylum. So
Ngenda mwogerako on the backdrop of telling the truth.
Okay, tandikira.
I don't know if it's a Ugandan disease. I don't know if it's a Ugandan disease or a Ugandan curse. Or I don't know where it happened and how it went so wrong.
So them disease.
I'm asking a question. Is it a disease? I'm still asking a question. I haven't even got to the question itself. Is it a disease? Is it a curse that we, as Ugandans, we don't tell the truth? Katingenda kwogera ku Ugandans, because since I started doing these lives, my customers are mainly Ugandans. They were not Ugandans before, but they're mainly Ugandans now. So I speak to more Ugandans than anybody else. Now, my problem is the truth. The truth. Kati gwe nojja ng'olwedde empapula zo zaayononeka oyagala nze nkuyambe tuzitereeze neera nojja nonimba home office kye yasalawo nonimba lawyer wo kye yakola nonimba nenze ngenda by the time I've opened the whole story nembiringizaamu byonna nga gwalimba nga there's nothing wrong with the other people, you are the problem. Kati nobeerawo nga gwe wenyini, as Jojo would say, nga gwe wenyini weekubyeko enjawulo. You've spent all this money. Tolina kyofunyeemu. Why? Because of you. Nga teri muntu mulala yenna. You are your own problem. Kati omagiri.
Nze ntera okugamba, some people have a self-destruct button.
Yeah.
Ng'atambula nayo essaawa yonna aginyiga n'akyonoona n'ayonoona friendship n'ayonoona obufumbo n'ayonoona ebintu ku mulimu nga ye buli kaseera alina okwonoona n'ayonoona n'empapula ze.
Essaawa yonna yeetulisizaako bbomu.
That is the word, kwetulisizaako bbomu. Self-destruct.
Self-destruct all the time. Omuntu yalifunye empapula mu myaka 5 n'obeera mu limbo for 10 years. Tonnafuna mpapula. Why? Because buli gy'olaga you don't tell the truth. Now, if you find a lawyer who doesn't care about you, sente zo ajazirya, application agiteekemu, with all your lies ng'akimanyi egenda gaana, naye agiteekeyo.
Naye ate olaba Vicky, sometimes most times it's not the lawyer's fault, but because the lawyer agenda kukolera ku ky'omugambye.
Yes. Nze Jojo sikumanyi. When you come to me for advice, there are people I know, but still I don't know their private lives. Nyinza okubanga nina section gye nkumanyiko, but it's not a section you're consulting about. So I'm going to give, you come like everybody else. You're a stranger to me. So that voice I hear down the phone is the voice I'm going to judge you upon. Ekintu ky'ongamba kye ngenda ogenderako. Naye, it has to make sense to me before I make judgment on it, because Jojo, how do we do consultation? I let the person speak first, Nangamba njagala consulting ku kino, na kino. Then you go through what you want to consult about. Bw'omala okumbulira, then nenkubulira what kind of advice you can get. And then I'll ask questions, you give me answers according to what you have told me. There are people I've told, namalo chimbulya ne mugamba, okay, that is version number 1. It is full of lies. Can you give me version number 2? Nasoka asirika. Ne mugambo nimbye. So can you start again? And because they are lying, they'll give you another version. No mugambo, okay, you've tried. Can we have version number 3? But why should we have 3 versions on your own case? It's your case, it's not mine. So you lie to me? Bonimba, let me give an example. It doesn't happen on this case alone, but on this particular issue, it happens a lot. Goliawo, olitata wabana, they have found you not to have access on the children. Not access into Baji Kugana, You're just a deadbeat dad. Let me just say it as it is. You're just a deadbeat dad. Oyina abaana tobalabirira, tofaayo, wabalekera omukazi gwe n'otambula. Kati empapula zituuse, oyagala kukozesa abo abaana ofune empapula. You've tried once before, it has failed. Naye era n'okomawo, era nango nimbe. Now for me, I'm trying to put right what went wrong. So the question I'm going to ask you, do you have responsibility for your children? I'm not going to ask you if you have sole responsibility. So oli alabirira abaana is the one who has sole responsibility or sole custody of the children. But gwe tewali akugaana okuba nti abaana obawa ssente, when there's a problem they call upon you, tewali akugaana kuba with that communication of messages. Ngo omwana oli in touch with them, especially above the age of 10. Most kids have phones from 10 onwards. Naye nga gwe omwana wo in 6 years, the child has not got one message from their father. Naye noja nga you want to use those children obafunireko empapula. How and when do you think you're going to succeed? Nize noja nonimba nekubuza abaana obalaba nongamba mbalaba. Okay, obalaba in what sense? Okubalaba, it doesn't have to be physical. You know, izo kubanga gwa abaana baleka London nga you moved to Manchester. Nga it will be unreasonable for you to come and see them every weekend. But in 6 years, have you even seen them like 4 times? No. Have you ever taken them on holiday? That's asking too much. No. Do you even send them 20 pounds a week? No. So Katigwe, what responsibility do you have on those children? Zero. So you just lied to me that you're in the life of your children, because that's the only question I'm going to ask. Are you in the life of your children? You say yes. My next question is how? You tell me how. Are you the one who does the school run? Are you the one who, you know, when they have to go to the doctors, are you the one who shows up? Do you pay for their school meals? Do you pay for their after school club? How are you in their lives? Eh? Kati, to just cap this whole thing up, wetatanga ne ku birth certificate bakuteekako. Ningo omwana ali 12, omwana ali 15. In 15 years, gwe totawanye na kintu ekyo kisootingawo. Nezo Viki bw'ojja n'enkubuuza oli mu bulamu bw'abaana bo n'oŋŋamba ye. Because omwana ne bw'aba Uganda era bajja kubuuza oweereza ssente tulage. At least, yeah, bring your wave account, bring your world remit account. Bw'oba oweereza ssente tulage at least wezaava ku account yo. Ne zivaako ne zitambula buli mwezi katulabe ku ssente ezivaako nti ezo zo zigenda Uganda kulabirira baana nga teziriyo. So kati, then I take the question back. Gwe ne nkubuuza, what do you understand by being in your children's lives? Because bottom line is we have to understand each other on this thing called legal advice. Because if we don't understand each other, watandikira ate gundi yanimbi, ate gundi teyakoledde kyenjagala, ate, you know, disgruntlement, that's where it comes from. Because you didn't understand each other, you know. We have to be precisely sure nti fenna we are discussing something we both understand. I know the law can be complicated. That's why I take it to the bare minimum that we can both understand. Okay? I don't use jargon, I don't use big words, I don't show off, I don't do any of those things. Mbuza, the barest of the minimum of a language we understand. Okay? And I like it when people call na yogera oluzungu dakika bbiri n'agamba ha madam oyogera oluganda konze ye aha, then we switch off. Really? We switch off the English. Oluzungu ne tulwerabira. So where exactly do we misunderstand each other?
Oh, thank you.
Leave yourself. Quick.
Daddy, no one. Done.
It's got to be the one.
I need a tissue.
Oh, I'm making too much noise. Honey, she does.
Abagenda kukola na makeup.
So yeah.
It's just lipstick.
It's just lipstick.
And you're ruining the wine.
You know, so
In the car.
that's where it starts from. Do we?
Thank you. See you later. See you next 20.
I can't wait.
What?
Huh? Avi, what's that? What's that, Avi? You know? So, yeah.
You can see her singing her tongue on the video. They can see her.
On the video, yeah.
They can see her. And no, enough. Baba.
Huh?
See now.
Yeah.
It takes 40 years of expertise. It takes
Didas or Didas, whatever your name is. They're scamming you. Nobody can get you a piece of coming to the UK. There is no employment visa. Impossible. They're scamming you. Because now, the easiest scam they know, everybody wants to get in. So there's so many people who got clever, using people's desperation as a means of Magena bakola mu sente. Visa ya Europe, USA, Canada, Australia. If someone tells them trying to get you a visa to get in, run.
Go to the website. The visas are on the website. You know? Singa bagamba nti agenda bagamba how to get it. That I can understand. Naye nti agenda gibafunira on what basis?
Oba mwami Taylor abadde ki? Angatte ne proseko n'ekindaazi. Kamutwalira wine. Ne kamuwe n'ekindaazi.
Ari ku Uganda Live kamuwe ekindaazi.
Ekindaazi ne proseko. Ani alira ekindaazi kuwe? How? Kati nze nkuwano ngamba mpatishidde ekindaazi.
Obuugi mu bbaala.
I'm still confused. But again, I'm mugamba. How? Kati ekindaazi mulese kyaki?
Anyway, oyo gwe bagamba omufunira employment visa. There's really nothing called an employment visa. So, but in most of these things, use your gut instinct. What does your gut tell you? If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. As simple as that. If it looks very good, it's probably not good at all. So use your instinct. Agenda gikufunira. Go on the website. Go and have a look. Is there anything called employment visa? Then as simple as that. So back to what I was saying. Saying the truth, you know, you promise to tell the truth and nothing but the whole truth. So katinange oba you start swearing before we start. I think people have to swear, especially Kati. Okay, we are going to talk asylum. Abantu aba failed asylum cases. Abasinga bakwatidde ku mazima. Katukirize. Asylum cases ezisinga. Zambua. Tiziriyo. Tiziriyo. Naye omumu olimbira okuteekayo ekintu kyo. Gwe wennyini olina okiruka. Nze sigenda kubeerayo. Eno interview esooka to establish your credibility. Establishing chicho kino kyogamba wano kyowandiise kyekyo. Nze sigenda kubeerayo. nsobola okutegeka nenkubulira ekyokwogera nesijja kubaayo. I'm not going to stand in the gap for your confidence. I'm not going to stand in the gap for your truth. I'm not going to stand in the gap for your eloquence, even just asking you questions. Some of the questions are bare questions. Nayenga, it is what is going to lead to whether you get or not, even just going through that first interview. Oyino jite soka then ofune yokubiri. But ofune soka ne yokubiri bagenda kuyita. Nekati nawe nga kana kino kyobo panze nga nawe wenyini tosobola kidefendinga. Ate kati nekyo nakyo mu bulimbo obusooka ate n'otekamu obulimbo obwokubiri. Then ne bigaana n'okomawo and you're going to blame everybody else apart from yourself. Nze lawyer yankola bwati, home office yankola bwati. No. Ate kye twabagamba wano Jojo nga tutandika. Yo home office eriwo okubamma.
Ekyo bakyerabira.
Hey, don't forget that you are the one who has to prove your case beyond a reasonable doubt. Kati ekirungi kya asylum cases, they are below the minimum standard.
Nze kirazi nakitandiseko.
We're not here.
I've seen things in my life. Nature does prosecco. I'll live long.
So the Jebaita burden of proof. Asylum cases. Anyone see that? Since you're not proving you are a refugee. Until they are persecuting you, they are looking for you. Bagenda kutta. No, the bare minimum. So kati okola ka story konga katono bwe kati. No cramming of faxes on nezikalimu. Nti bwe bakaze eri okaddamu. Bwe bakaze eno okaddamu. Bwe bakaze wali okaddamu. Negwe nebyo nyini gwe wenyini bye weewandiikidde. Ate nawe n'otuuka ki. Nga nawe tobimanyi. Nga nawe tobijjukira. No gamba Vicky threw me under the bus. Which one? Want to pick light to me, chikola. Chikola, but it is going to work for those people who present themselves as truthful. Truthful, backed up with evidence. Kati engeri, the very nature of asylum itself. Tebatera kusaba too much evidence. Kati while all other cases, olino producing a passport yo. Mwasera mbobagama sina passport bakiriza. Because kati abana abajja the back of lorries balina passports. Bana abajja abaita mu miga they sail the ocean, they are lucky they come on a boat. Do they have passports? No, tebalina. So kati bagenda basaba passport. Ajja gamba naise wano naise wali ebintu byange byonna bye nalina ne bibula oba ne babibba. And they accept that. So kati wano, there are so many things you can get away with it, but you must stick to your truth. Bebakuza mu interview esoka olina passport n'obagamba sijirina. They are going to try again, but then bakubuuze. Nti olina passport obagambe ate oba eri mu nnyumba oba eri wa olina okujjukira nti gwe wabagamba.
What is the duration between the interviews? Interview soka n'eyokubiri, what's the duration?
It depends on the workload they have. So it's not guaranteed into muno yafunye 2 weeks, now ogenda kufuna 2 weeks. Or is okufuna 2 weeks, or is okufuna 6 months. Wait, it depends, So kati, I think I'm buying a back of their European cases.
The gap where they are between the first interview. But when I'm waiting for yokubiri,
it's up to you not to forget. It's up to you not to forget. Kati waliwo cases abantu ezirwawo 4 years nga tebana bakuddamu. Bwe bakuyitira wonna, you have to be ready. Yes. Bwe bakuyitira wonna olina okujjukira, it's not their job. Bo balina records zaabwe. Nawe olina okuba n'ezizo. So your records have to be up to date from the time you left that place. So bwe baddamu okubuuza byebyo. You have to be so smart in what I'm interview. You yourself, omanya nti bakuwadde. Nga nawe you're not even in any doubt. You must know you've been pressed. When you togenda ako interview no vai no gamba, I'm getting that job. Martin Edgar. You know, personally, there are interviews I've been to, and I knew I have botched it. Nange nevayo ne manyanti ogosigenda gufuna. And that's it. Then ogumu novayo. No manyanti, yes, this is it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Era bakubira simu ng'okimanyi, you're confident, you start getting, you're ready to resign wherever you are because you're getting a new job. Na kino ekintu bwekityo bwe kiri. Because jukira, oli omuntu aku-interviewinga, they've done their research. Tolina kyogenda balimba kye batamanyi. Kati ogenda kuva eri batandika bagamba n'okugoloza n'okutebamanyi. Bamutegedde dda. Balina all the research. They know who is at the helm. They know who is what. They know what. They know how it is going. Kati gwe tosobola ku kintu kino naawe kugaana kiteekamu research. Omunigeria je akole research mu kintu kyo. Agenda kufuneka empapula nga yafunidde ku Nuupu. Why? Ninga wekincho tokitaddemu time. Nga even the little facts that you have gone to learn, you haven't learned them. So that's where I'm going to leave that. You know, truth, it sets you free and it makes your application come through. As simple as that. Bw'oba toyagala kwogera mazima.
You know, abantu basajja abasinga balimba. Bona ba lesbians, they're not lesbians, and most of the gays are not gay. Kati mwogere mazima.
Aga mazima g'oba wadde. Because listen, kati to seek for asylum, olina okuba ne category gy'oba weetaddemu. Are you seeking political asylum? Are you seeking your asylum on race discrimination? Are you seeking your asylum on religious discrimination? Are you seeking your asylum? There's no categories. Political, race, religion, you belong to a particular social group, behavior. Abasezi abegundi babasosola. Bagegundi babasosola. Yes. Tetwalwana omwana n'atugamba yafuna gundi nti ewaabwe baali basezi yalitaniyo okulya abantu. Omwana n'akitugamba, yes. Ye n'agamba ewaffe tuli basezi kati it was my turn okutandika okulya abantu. Ye n'atekayo ekintu kye. And he made it believable. Abaana ba FGM bonna bafunidde ku ebyo categories. Ewaffe tuli musebeyi, nze ndi mwana muwala bagenda kunsala bwe nzirayo. Byebyo. So ekintu kyo bwakiruka kati watasobola kiruka ng'okireetewa nga tukiruka naye kati gwe naye tokifilivingamu. So what am I supposed to do? You've just made my work difficult. Naye ate nga bw'onaakomawo okwogera ne banno ojja gamba oyo Vicky yannemesa visa, Vicky yayonoona visa yange. Sorry, I did what I had to do. Kyokola nti kati balweraga basinga asayida bamuvuddemu because atawaanya
abantu balimba
era bawakulimba okujjako nga ogenda kukolagana ne ba Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, abo abantu bwe batyo. Naye kati abasigaddewo kati mbuulira lutalo ki oluli e Kenya?
bali babente
kati abo tebaafuna ebipapula lwakubanga teri kiriyo. You know, so it's those things kati nawe kati fe tufunye situation
bwesimalawo kindazi sijja terera kankirye
obufumbo obufa nga tumazeewo kindazi. So nti kati fe tufunye situation yaffe which has been going on for so long. Now it has been heightened, from around November, January, chikyaliko, maybe until about May. It's still up there, it's still up there. So kati gwe bw'oba oyagala ekintu olina okiruka kibeere believable, kibe part of the facts. Nga facts zonna gwe zootaddewo. Nabalize balina because they do their own research. What? You just painted your nails today, now you're taking it off.
Some of us were born naturally and live
as taddeko kumacha 5 different colors. Kati agenda zijjako. Kale move. Now push it. I need the light from there. Kale bye. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. Forgot what I was saying.
I think I'm going to put in down the water.
And on Friday, yeah. So anyway, back to this asylum thing. Kati asylum. Oli nakubira na kugamba nti njagala asylum visa. Teriyo. Yeah? There's nothing like an asylum visa. There's a student visa, there's a work visa, there's a visit visa. There's nothing called an asylum visa. Asylum is you claiming that you are a refugee. Yeah? Who is a refugee? A refugee is someone with well-founded fear nga gwolina okutya. Okutya okulya awo nti nze bwenzirayo oba bwensigala wano. Nze saddaaka eddako. Okay. Gwoddako ku nsonga ki? I'm trying to speak as much Luganda as I can right here. So then the next step is, yes, well-founded fear of persecution. Persecution of what? Political. Political yesingo obunene. Political, you belong to that party, then you left it, then they are looking for you. Political because you joined the opposition party. Political because you are in the ruling party, na ye, you know, maybe wabasente, you know. Those things, you know. Political, it has to be something that is related to the current government. Kati bwe tusobola kujogamba nti ate aba UPC bakunoonya. Aba UPC bakunoonya bakwagaza ati. Aba UPC bakunoonya balina facilities, you know. So kati now on this side they have to establish nti yes, political party bakunoonya. How much money has the government got that they can invest in persecuting you? Babalaba nti yes, sente weziri. Sente weziri. Bwodduka eggulu bakusangayo nti yes. Bwogende Karamoja bakusangayo nti yes. Bw'osigala mu Kampala bakusangayo nti yes. You know? And then sometimes you have examples. Maybe mwali mukola as a group, or you belong to this one group, katugambe, you are young people, you formed a certain kabina kamwawo. Nebasala nti akabina konna bakanoonya. Like in those days there was ADF. So most ADF people were killed. So if you come here and prove that you are a member of ADF, nobody can okola research yabo. Right now, the government is persecuting members of the ADF forces. So nga byoyogera bikwatagana ne research gwe balina. You know?
Just a minute.
Bikwatagana ne research gwe balina. So then gwenga kesi ye itamu. Then another thing, there are those countries where religion is persecuted. There are countries where you cannot be a Christian. Bwe musaba aba bakwata, bakusanga ne Bible bakusiba, bwe bakola ki bakusiba, all those things. So if you can prove all those things, then nga bakubuuza, no, I've discussed relocation. Relocation is, you must also prove nti mu nsi yo yonna tolina w'osobola genda kufuna bubudami. Mu nsi yonna. You have to prove that too.
What do you mean?
Nti kati okay, katugambe obeera Kampala. So if you're running away from persecution, can you move from Kampala to Jinja? No better safe. Until no. Can you move from Kampala to Karamoja? No better safe. Until no. So you must prove that there is no chance of relocation. That's number one. Number two, wazotya nti nalinnya ennyonyi. Bwe walinnya ennyonyi wayiseewa. Tinasoose n'engwe Kenya, n'engwe Belgium, n'engwe Belgium, n'entuuka e UK. Kati nga bakubuuza gwe lwaki wasabye asylum e Kenya? Because asylum is asylum. Yeah. If you can be safe in the UK, you can be safe in Uganda. I mean in Kenya. Or you can be safe in South Africa. Naye kati why is South Africa? Why is Kenya? Why is Belgium? No go UK. Kati bayongeddeko etteeka eppya nti country gy'osookeramu okuyitamu w'olina okusaba asylum.
Kati bw'olinnya flight n'egwa Kenya, you come to seek asylum in Kenya.
Yes. Era bajja kutikka bakuzze Kenya bakuleka.
Bakuzze Kenya.
Bakuzze Kenya bakuleka. Auntie, yeah, you said you can't go to Uganda. Hey, but you can stay in Kenya. Ne Kenya banakutimao. Bw'ogamba tutwala kuba Kenya, awagudde Belgium. Bakutwale Belgium bakuleka. Ate kati Uganda, the unfortunate thing, tetulina direct flights. So kati, ogenda kulinnya nnyonyi. Ekuleeta wano straight. Eh? Egypt, Cairo? No, it goes to Cairo.
No, Egypt.
Hey, you can go and look after the pyramids, you know? So, yeah. So that is well-founded fear. Now, there is well-founded fear, and then there's persecution. Katibana bali mu government enkadde. Eh? Bali mu government enkadde, naye still ne bagezaako because of their past record mu government enkadde. Nga they cannot function in this new government. Abo nabo, they have a well-founded fear and tebasobola, you know, tebasobola kusigalayo because of what they did in the past government. Otoga kyengamba? Katugaye kati abali mu government kati, if the new government comes, those people are going to run.
They have
you know,
they have to leave.
Yes, you know. So yeah, that's that. Then we really don't have religion. It's very hard. Kuliko religion. Kuliko
those are transit countries.
Yeah, they're transit countries. Now, yeah, even if you're transit.
Because asylum, still visa. Yes, asylum is something you're going to seeking or to stay. Kati, Vicky, is give a notice. Which avenue? Is asylum is still visa. Asylum is something you're going to seek and go to.
So, I don't know how best I can explain that because you've said it so many times.
Yes, olina funa visa gy'ofulumirako.
Kati oyagamba transit countries. A transit country, togenda transitingira mu bbanga. You step foot in those countries. Bw'obeera ku Kenya Airways, yagala gaana. Kenya Airways eva Uganda n'egwa Nairobi. Neve Nairobi ne mugende New York. Neve Nairobi ne mugende Belgium. Ne mugende wa ne mugenda wa. Eh? Because we don't have a direct flight. Ennyonyi yonna gy'olinnyo okuva e Uganda, it is going to drop you in some country. Olinnye Qatar, you're going to stop in Doha. Ebigere ebyo bigenda kulinnya ku ttaka lya Qatar. Bw'obanga you have stepped foot there, then you can seek asylum there. Because asylum, the best asylum you're seeking is Chisao. That's it. the best asylum, the asylum you're seeking of South. Because there's a criteria, you must seek your asylum or you must declare yourself as a refugee at the earliest opportunity. Number one opportunity is at the airport. Number two opportunity is at a police station as soon as you have entered that country. Kati bano abajjanga n'abeerawo mwezi mulamba myezi ebiri myezi mukaaga mwaka gumu bamala mukwata then now seeking asylum. People used to do that and get successful. It's not accepted anymore. You must seek at the earliest opportunity. What is your earliest opportunity? Ogenda wali no checking in, no yingira. Don't allow yourself to enter. Gwali oba checking in, immigration officer ngo mugamba, I'm seeking asylum. Tasobola gana naye jjukira eri visa you're presenting wano wagifunye. Whether you're coming as a student, whether you're coming as an investor, whether you're coming as a what, I don't care.
Sometimes when we talk about asylum, they think all your visa asylum. So as the asylum is what you're seeking or to say. Now you only know for visa going in Kati visa categories visa nazona visas.gov. Visa categories what visiting visa, student visa, so now kuna visa going in your category. Or to okay or asylum. Now you only know visa going in Nonya visa gogenda ku visas.gov ononye visa chipo sobola kuyingirirako nonya yonna jolaba nti eno nine papula ezinyambo kuyingirirako eno. If it's a visit visa ngosobola ku proving nti genuine visitor bomalo chi proving no tuka you seek asylum.
Kati olaba the beauty of seeking at the airport banabana bebaleta for Banaba human trafficking. Because now, even if they are trafficking you in, tebagenda by interviewing as a group. Lomba mu interviewing a rulwe. Neka to your mwana bwabera very, very savvy and clever. Na seeking our asylum. About breaking at that ring of, you know, babaleta ne babakozesa, most of them are in prostitution, there is child labor, ne babuleta busajja bwatu bisanga kakola mu cheap shop. Nena they've been trafficked, you know. They've been trafficked into the country. You know, again, to seek asylum. It's too late.
I mention nacho abantu balino but oyomvubuke abajagamba ntino waliwo omuntu abagamba employment ayagala baleta. Guys, human trafficking in the UK wali. Wali. You might think these are things that are going to happen like in those other countries. Ne wano wali. Wali omuntu ajja kutekamu empapula akulete akupangira empapula zonna this and this nga yafunira muwa akulete. There is that documentary basanga abana mu Bradford in London.
Yeah.
I tell you, Central London, Sino London, no. Central London. And I was like, this is happening in the UK. It's in the UK, Central London. It's been running for years. By the time they come up, traffic, the sex level going on here. That's been going on for years. Many turn up, never go sub or never gain and Gabola never show much Yumba. Actually, Central London.
Yeah, Katibebo, Baba take a mistake because they're not going to get the money up. Dubai, you want to work for Chicola. You have it, Katiabo, Katia, because I'm a bit strict. Chances of getting out of it is hard, and it doesn't mean the chili or where we eh? So, what was I going to say? Yes, Katiabo. Baba Bapangira Katiwa Gambi employment. Katiwali ku paperwork. Bateka we chintu ekiri legit. Nga home office we chitunulako. Chiri legit. Abana bagenda kola. Nga chiri boba panze empapula eri bapanze degrees and all documents bichi. Wano wajja ya declaring abana bano kuyingira. Ngaba declaring even there, you know, paperwork looks very, very, very good.
Amuleta Kativiki, to make it even simple, amuleta a little more. A little more n'abayingiza, omuomu n'abayingiza. ngena kumalako maybe 15 muyingize.
Naye mu bitano babayingiza namujjako passport n'akubamu ekyo ekiyumba. Most of them don't even
know where is your passport. You can go back to bitegeera.
Nga bakuvuga tomanyi gy'olaga.
Tomanyi airport bapulazo no bera very confident na yingidde UK mu kiyumba nga kukuba
bateeka mu basement eno waggulu ebeera hotel. Ebeera hotel nge functioninga bulungi. Eyo wansi eyo mu basement nga bali eyo bavundira eyo. Ogenda kuvaayo ddi nga babakozesa mwaka gumu mwaka ebiri nga bagamba sente tezinnaggwayo. Omwana omu teyava mu dirisa n'agwa ebweru, and she's the one who alerted the police to what was going on. She had had enough and she jumped out of the window. And that was it. Ninga they were trafficked, you know. Nandawaiza mulanda ni kati abagamba mbusimanyi visas, be very careful. Sente zo bajja zirya n'obulamu bwo babulye. Bajje bakweke.
And now they know people are desperate to get in. Some people have made it a means of getting into labor. Oba si kintu bakoze bakukuba ku kifaamu, faamu eyo. Olina okulima obummonde season 5 okujjayo sente zaabwe.
Jojo nga tobeerako kulanda ni kuno ne bakuleeta ne bakuteeka waye. Ne bakuteeka e Portsmouth wansi ku mazzi. Ogenda kuvaayo ddi? Ogenda kuvaayo ddi? You have no clue where you are. There's no connection. Tolina simu, tolaba TV. Ogenda kuvaayo ddi? You might even end up doubting it. You're in London. Or you're in the UK.
Oli mu UK okayana teno si UK.
No si UK. Oli no kayana. Okera kulima.
Okulima obummonde.
Mpewo ate munnaye those farmers. Hey, tebaliko season. They are farmers, they have to go. Go milking cows in the morning. Or you have to show up 4 a.m. in the morning. Mulino genda mukama amata muga parking gaino kuingira London kusawa bidi. You know? So be careful. Don't be scammed. Don't be lied to. Make your own research. The beauty about this generation, there's so much information out there. But like we said, people don't use it.
This generation is a Sijirabangako, and I keep saying this again and again. We are so lucky. We are so lucky that the information is on our fingertips. It's on our fingertips. But given the fact that the information is so readily available, people are so ignorant. And
they are.
I don't get it.
You know, if you get to an age where you want to do something, you start researching about it. I don't want you until the first time you hear about going to the UK is from Vicky. And then you make me your mouthpiece. Nga bwemba sikyogedde tokikkiriza.
Then a comment says, link yokusaba visa eriwa. And you're like, look at this fool. Then you questions so many, and I just roll my eyes.
Yes, you're like, okay, at what age do you really want this, or somebody wants it for you? Mama oyagala kugobera visa oba oyagala ogigoba. So the minute you put it in yourself, no gamba, njagala genda UK, you get on that laptop. Bana balina amasimu, balina laptop, balina gadgets, wherever you look. Information. Neighbor government, they have friends, you know. They have friends who are abroad. Mubakubira mbabuze, bakuwereze linki, bakuwereze, you know, there is so much information out there. Nebwe tujja ne twogera, ate ne mwagala mukayane naffe, ate ne mwefuula abagezi. Temuli bagezi because you haven't got the visa yet. You know? So toli mugezi. You know? And then, I am not going to do all the research for you. Ndi wano jogera kwa asylum. Nesobola mwogera ne mumakayo.
Visa ya jetaaga. Visa gwa jetaaga. Nawe teeka mu waka ng'omuntu ayagala ekintu. Abantu nze sirabanga kola bae. omuntu nze Vicky wenakkiriza nti abantu baffe either basiru oba baroge. And I mean a big percentage of them either basiru oba baroge. One of that nze nedda okusikirizamu at this level ndikirizamu. Omuntu okola post notekako linki notekako enamba notekako price ne bakubuuza Jojo bintu tubijjawo e Uganda nga ku post kuliko in Uganda number yino. The last video I did the other day nava ku video nga I'm flabbergasted nina okwogera ku bigambo bino ebyakabi. I was flabbergasted nga munyankoye natekako linki ne bagamba bali mu Europe linki nga Sofia omwana nambuuza ate fa aba Italy anangamba that's it ngenda kwebaka. I just said abali mu Europe. So then you can only abali mu Europe because I know the link can be used for everybody in Europe. Abali mu Europe link yino. Koli nengamba kangende nebake. Ngeze nengenda. And I just said nengenda. I want to see kasi ngena ali musali sigono musabira. This is that tuli in a situation abantu abasinga baba face rabusiyo. They want to put in the minimal effort. The minimal effort.
Laziness.
Nze obusiro obuli ku bantu bunnema. Olina kubuuza Jojo. Balo nino bote nakati katwogera ku busiro. Olina kubuuza Jojo njagala kubiri n'okubuuza oliwa. Ndi UK. Nti kale. No nakubuuza kino kya mmeka n'okwata linki n'ogimuwa. Ate simuwa link ya website yo na muwa link ya product ati kuonyika kwa hiyo link kutola ku product yo yoka. Na mwa hiyo njagala toothpaste no muwa link ya toothpaste ye nyine ya toothpaste tatabala mu website yo na agenda ku toothpaste. Nadamu nakubuuza Jojo toothpaste wa mmeka. No mubuuza. I gave you the link. Bogenda ku link. Ogenda kulaba price ogule. Nakugamba nti ndabye link silowooza nti no kwe kuli price. Nemugamba because you didn't open the link. So no mubuuza. Sometimes I get up close and personal just to see how stupid these people are. No mubuuza nyabo. Ukola mulimu ki? Ukola mu ddwaliro nemugamba okola otya? Sometimes I ask them okola otya your course.
Information is power.
What's wrong with you? How lazy can you be? You can't. There's just something to get above more still.
Kati obusiru n'obunafu oba bunafu bwe buleeta obusiru oba busiru bwe buleeta obunafu I don't know. Because they go hand in hand. Because kati wano mbagamba I am Vicky the lawyer, follow my page. Every single week, I say the same thing. Because on my page, I can give you as much information as you need. Nebwa, you come to my inbox, you say, how about this? Njakudamu. At length, I cannot discuss everything here. Not Mtisirimani, but this one is supposed to be a teaser. It's supposed to let you know that this thing can be done. That's why we are here, but not to give you, we are not in a classroom. No. The lecturer gave me knowledge in its entirety because he knows I'm going to disseminate it. Now, I can't. Follow the page.
They want to get it.
Those questions that I talked about.
For years and years. I've been following you for 3 years. No, but you follow me for 3 years, but you don't know my link. You don't know my websites. Tojimani. That okay, never about Tojimani. Bogenda kugudia ngati chokitira dona kweli website kweli chino kundo kwa Instagram kweli. You don't have to be listed. Nagamba, I've never bothered to look at. You you're just lazy. You're just lazy. If you followed me, there are people here. I've talked about the number of Uganda that sometimes I say Uganda number, take out. Some of them even know it in their head. Now you take out. naye omuntu n'aba nga tafaayo ne ku bintu ebigenda omukulaakulanya
noyagala okubuuza, why do you tune in week after week watching Jojo? Jojo is not just a pretty face just sitting on Facebook. She's offering a service.
Did you say I'm a pretty face?
Yes, you are.
I'll get to that. Yes. I got a compliment. I'm just not a pretty face.
People.
If I'm not just a pretty face, I can get more compliments for the day.
You're only Mugezi. Eh?
I'll take that.
Hey, Jojo mulungi, Jojo alina amagezi, nawe twala ku magezi ago gagaba buli lunaku. Ate Jojo si mukodo. She gives. She wants all of you to be clever. Hey, she wants laba. Jojo ayagala mwenna mulabike bulungi. Ayagala mwenna mubeere bagezi. Ayagala mwenna mujje Bulaaya. What more? What more has she got to give you? Week in, week out, you come back, you disappoint her. Nadamu, you come back again. Eh? You disappoint her. You come back again, you disappoint her. But she doesn't give up on you because she knows. Kati balinga bana bo. Buzalo mwana, you don't give up on them.
Yeah? This was I'm going to give up. I told them I'll give up on them.
You give up on them, you know. So we're not giving up on you.
You know, silly pretty face at all. Kale no mutu nuwulira. Goma
Oyo
mama
hater.
nganze leta baganda bo. Leta ekikalo ky'okusinjawo.
Oyo hater tepikesiye.
Bataddeko bikibi kike bifeke byonna ne biwive ebikomeeno babafaanana nganze.
Oyo hater tetumibwako.
Mama wagenda kudala ile nyinde ekomeeno muganda wawo. Olete baganda bo ne kasenga nga bubajjudde. Do they look like me?
Okay, if you're not a troll, right?
Me.
Oyo hater.
Mubuzo bakafaanana nganze alete baganda be. Agenda kugenda bisita bye byadibira ku kika. Abarungi nganze babeera mu kika kyabwe original copy ate nga ndi Muganda.
Oyo hater tomulwako.
Nino muwa nesijja ku blog just to keep looking ajja kukkiriza nti ono omwana mulungi. Sha clear copy tekuliko fake, no fake lash, no fake lichi, no fake original. Erinyo clear laba clear copy. Go up no. Sha.
I don't remember.
These are the genes you need to pass on to your kids. Clear. First clear, this clear, nindo clear, vinyo clear, obuwa clear. Sure, clear.
Wazisalako.
Vile sizetaga. I don't sizetaga. Zeri bulungi clear. Kati otumaze kachekede Jojo ali clear. Zeri clear nnyo. Amo zeri muntu bulungi nange. You know, money. Okay, to get a mass of a nine, let me that.
This immigration is stressing. Immigration journey is not easy. Woyagala ogitandikira wonna okujja ku ng'oli mwana wa Kaguta ebyo tebigenda ku stressinga. Naye bw'oba toli ng'oli middle class nga ffe abalala basigaddewo. It is stressful. It is stressful from beginning to the end. Kati, the more research you do, the better for you and your family. Ne mama wobo muyambe, ne tata wobo muyambe, the more information you get for them to help you. Bullet them be nti bagenda kuteka mutesi sente. Naye ng'ebirala byonna gw'obikoze. Find out what you want to do. That's the most important thing actually. Oyagala kujja Bulaaya. Ogenda kujja. You find a visa. Ogenda kujja. What do you want to do? Kati waliwo abaana bazadde babateekamu ssente okujja okusoma. Ne batuuka ne bagaana okusoma. Bw'ogaana okusoma nowadays, your visa is going to be curtailed. Bagisazaamu. You fail exams, bagisazaamu. You don't attend, nga bagisazaamu. So kati bazadde bo obo bakoze ki? Sente zonna ze bataddeko. Kati ng'oddawo ng'otandika okusuuga ng'ogenda underground. Ng'obonaabona kati underground eyo naye takyakola because ojja kutuuka eri. bakujjukize nti emyaka gwegiti wali underground tewalina mpapula tukongedde emyaka emirala 10 before you become a British citizen. You don't want that. You don't want that. No. Visa zino zonna zaabanga nyangu edda naye kati buli emu bagitaddeko bolt ne natti. So it's up to you, it's up to us to unwind. How do we unwind them? Tuteekemu amaanyi, tuteekemu research, tuteekemu knowledge. Educate yourself. So tetugenda bagamba nti temujja ebintu bizibu. No. Abantu balina okusigala nga batambula bali abantu nabo bakola ssente. Era bwe nalaba nga temujja bajja ku easinga mukaawo. Mwongere mujje muba.
Let's open this gate baite wano.
Baite wano.
Bwe bayingira nga bawera nga watugalawo.
Nze kati eyo ennyumba ennende kati njimanyi bo baliwo okukola ssente.
No, they make a lot of money because when you think about it, if they put you on a 10-year road, but after a 10-year road, application you can see 10 years, 2.5, those are 4 applications. Satu. Ezo sente nyingi.
Satu zoka.
N'abatuuze baabwe abawa tebazibawa in that period of time.
Ng'olaba nze kati obuzibu bwe nsinze okusanga Jojo ng'omuzungu akolera omuddugavu application n'omulaga home office fees aba yagala kulya naye ng'omulaze home office fees nze sinaba musaba zange nagamba what babasaba zino essente mu nsi yaffe koze yes bazitusaba naye mwe lwakuba ekintu ekibakwatako temukiraba and nobody can lobby parliament okureducinga fees ezo because tezibakwatako kati omuzungu amala kufuna muddugavu oba bano n'abagenze ku holiday n'afunayo ka girlfriend ayagala kaleeta agenda okulaba nga bimusumbuye ng'abivaako ng'agamba no I'm not bringing her naye asooka kutaamira nze olwo kati muyitiddemu but she's my girlfriend I love her why can't I bring her oze amateeka gammwe mwaba agakola nga nange entunula eri kibanyiiza naye nga ffe we are very willing we pay that money bwe bazongeza nga tuddayo nga tunoonya endala eyali akola omulimu ogumu ng'ofunayo ogwokubiri eyali akola 8 hours ng'otandika ng'okola 14 hours nga twongeramu nga tubongera ssente naye bo bwe bayingira mu kintu kino nga bataama why do I have to pay all that money cause olina ozisasula yazaala omwana n'amuleka Uganda ayagala muleeta n'otandika omubalira ye aba alowooza agenda kupikinga omwana wamuleeta mugamba no it's not like that olina okusoboka nga mutere application oba seekyo osooka omuregisteringira byonna byonna omalira obimbwe ng'omuzungu alaba paundi 15 zigenze ng'agamba agira abeerayo
kakusomera ono akugambye Vicky my friend is here in Germany but she has been denied several times visa to visit her son in the UK. The boy is 8 years. He lives with his dad.
What has happened in between? I need to know.
Anti tomanyi ababeeyo bw'aba talina German passport.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to know why, because if she was a German citizen, there's no permission required. So now
that's why she needs a visa. She needs a visa. Not like a Ugandan passport, in German. So in the UK, better get visa.
Yeah,
several times to get
several times. What is her relationship with that child?
Visa requirements. When I go to Europe, I get visas. They ask me for bank statements, CVC, proof of employment, proof of visa. When I was in German, all these documents can take up. I'm just going to the UK. Yeah, but with Okola visa application, you go to Uganda.
Yes.
Yes.
So you have to meet all the
requirements.
requirements. So kati bw'aba ayagala ankubire, we can chat about it. If not, then era bajja kusigala nga kati those are the things we have to know. Hey, those are things we have to know. Relationship ne yeta kati bw'ateekayo application bayinza okuba nga bakubira taata w'omwana ne bamubuuza. Taata w'omwana n'agamba whatever. Ne bamumma because of what? Omwana lwaki alina taata we, lwaki tali naawe? Was it a custody battle? Were you denied from seeing the child? If that thing is there, tebajja kukkiriza kuyingira wano kutisorganizing obulamu bwa mwana. I don't know, but yes, that's why you need to make a consultation, nebeera one-on-one. So, nombuulira what is going on because it's an individual case. So I can't discuss it here because I don't know what is going on. There shouldn't be a reason lwaki bakumma, but there has to be a reason lwaki bakumma. 3 times is too many times. So one way to show meeting. Si balalu, tebayinza kumala gakumma.
Definitely.
No. So those are the reasons you need to look at. With friends, never friends baffe nabo. Kati oli ajja kugamba buga munnange banyima nga takuwulidde lwaki bakumma.
Naye nga takubuulira mazima. Kituusayo kwe kino ekintu ky'okwogera amazima. Kituusayo kwe kino ekintu ky'okwogera amazima. Actually, tukiddako tukyogereko. Why is it so hard for abantu baffe okwogera amazima?
Kiri kye nasoose okubuuza. Is it baatuloga, twazaalibwa bwe tutyo, kiki, what happened? Where did the chain break? Nze that generation used to speak the truth. Now this generation doesn't speak the truth. That's where the corruption in our country comes from. Everybody is stealing from each other and nobody wants to be stolen from. Or nobody wants to be honest. Because corruption comes with being dishonest. It's so embedded in us. Nti newe tutalina kulimba kati nawo twayiga okulimbirawo. Why? Why? Chichi?
Nakyendabye.
Waliyo emizimu eyo?
Power bank.
Wagamba zaggwayo.
Kati tudde wamino kiki ekyo? Power bank. Egamba zizino.
Zizo.
Yazini namba.
Abadde akuvuma ajagule power bank. He might need one.
And usually those losers need one.
Yeah. Yeah, so back to the truth thing. It affects everything. It will affect your relationships. It will affect your job. It will affect your everything. Everything. Negative.
Olaba ekintu ekyo ky'okulimba. That dishonesty thing. I think people find themselves nga yamanyira okulimba. Nga nebyatalina kulimba. Alimba. And they do everything. If you keep doing it again and again, it becomes a habit. But if abantu bamanyira okulimba, olimba wako, no be mu relationship ngo olimba. Mikwano gyo balimba. Boss wo omulimba, when you're off sick, you don't stick. Boss wo omulimba. Abaana bo balimba. Kati no way you get away with it. You lie, you make up stories, you cook, you come up with things, it becomes a cycle. Kati abantu bali mu cycle y'okulimba. Kati ze nino omuwala oba namukunyumizaako. Ng'agenda akola ki? Afuna omwami omuzungu. Bukira abazungu. But the first law. Tonimba.
Thou shalt not tell lies.
Thou shalt not tell lies.
As simple as try not to get up, but you try.
Yeah, Baba Zungu. Thou shalt not be deceitful. Thou shalt not be untruthful. Thou anything in that category. Omwana afuna omwami omuzungu, omusajja ayagala omuwala, amwagadde bagenze okwanjula. bajja amuwasizza amuleese. Omuwala alina omwana eka tiyagamba musajja. Jjukira wano omusajja bwe yali amukwana yamugamba sirina baana. Sirina mwana. So but jjukira olimbye just ngolowooza we just kirina omuntu ng'omuntu nga munyumya. You don't expect it to go any far. Omugambye ndi singo sirina mwana biki you thinking ono tekiro kiraga. Unfortunately it progress to something. Naye walimbaga. Kati nasigala mweyo laayi. Nasigala mweyo laayi sirina mwana. Kati omusajja amuleese bakoze embaga biki alese omusajja amuleese atuuse wano ayagala kuleeta mwana we agamba mwana muleese ntya. Kati alabye jjukira ku mpapula waliwo examination form kuliko do you have children watiikinga no. Kati njagala kuleeta mwana nkoze ntya atandise okukuta alina okudda e Uganda buli mwaka alaba omwana alinga omusajja ate mama wange mulwadde ate biki. Kati mistake gye yakola since Katonda omwami we alina contacts n'ennamba za mikwano gye Uganda. Kati n'akola ki bamugamba bambi gundi mama mulwadde bano bagamba mama wa gundi nga yafa dda. Mama we ekigogamba. Maybe you're meaning her auntie. You know her mother passed away a long time ago. Maybe it's her auntie. Kubanga fe tubayita ba mother. I know it's her biological mother. Abadde muweze buli mwezi. Omusajja naye kati jjukira. Abazungu tebategeera bintu ebyo. This is when we have problems. Omuzungu, if your mother, either your mother, your stepmother, your auntie, that if that even something Western related to Peter auntie, omuzungu takitegeera. That only auntie w'omutuufu. Kati abaana bo kankampa example. Nina kubasose bade to take away. What are you up to?
Don't get rid of those two.
They're watching a movie.
No, anything else?
No, thank you. Kati mbadde nkugamba obuzibu wekugira weebuno kufa abantu gabwe. Everybody is auntie.
No, only when you want to lie. Oh yeah, this auntie thing, Auntie Jojo, Auntie who, Auntie who.
Kati omuntu confusing because boku bazungu auntie is like a sister.
A sister, your
sister to your parents.
Yes.
An uncle is a brother to your parents. Period. Everybody else is Mr. So and so, Mr. So and so.
Yeah.
Because this thing, everybody is auntie, neighbor auntie, omukazi w'omukatale auntie, omuntu w'omukatale auntie, omuntu w'omuntu auntie. Kati because of that, it confuses them. I think all your relatives in Chineda. Auntie Gundi. Nti ga familia mwenyewe buli muntu auntie muba mutambula kati hi auntie abazungu basobola kukola.
Yeah, no, I think
Mr. or Miss Gundi, Madam so and so, that is it. I was also Madam Gundi. I was also Madam or Miss Gundi, net Tagena Kua title,
title your family, no.
Title ya Muganda wa Mama way. And it's restricted to that. Told him family member Tagena Jukua.
Tagena Jukua.
Even go further, everybody is sister. My sister. Then you're not sister. My brother, my brother, my sister, your sister in the car. Sister, because we dilute, we slightly double value. We've diluted this cat. No more choking abagamba. Muganda webya ddala oba bya bigambo.
So now
omuzungu tosobola mubuuza, is that your real sister? Tosobola kubanga that's my sister. They mean
very consistent. Yeah.
Abera sister proper. Sister we ow'omukyaki, sister we omukatale, sister we neighbor,
sister we bakugamba auntie aba auntie we tumuza obuuza auntie on your daddy's side or your mom's side nagamba actually my mom's side no kitegeera okay ono wa mami we ono muganda wa taata we nefe waffe tekiriyo buli auntie buli muntu uncle biki katono omwana bwe yayogeranga that's my mother kusose omuzungu nagamba what you mean auntie mama we nti omwana nagamba auntie kati ffe buli muntu omuyita mama no not no. You can only have one mother. You can't have 5 mothers. Kati ndiyo msije tukitegera bano bamugamba mama wa Gudi yafa kati omusajja kukuma wakana abuuza omuwala every 10 years tuweza mama wo sente mama wo mulwadde kyeki mama wo yennyini ko omuwala yes mama wange yennyini
nga ofudde
sajja ne kimulema n'agamba okay kati jukya tebamukwatira ku ekyo kyokka alina n'ekyomwana. So as the relationship went on, the man found out about the child as well. Things come out. But the man found out about the child as well. And he couldn't deal with it. He just told her, you're not truthful. You're not truthful. And he ended the marriage. Now I'm sorry, I have to end this marriage. I don't think I can go on with you. Truthful. You know, mama we yafa, mama we yafa, we not what it was,
Kaliraba kati otaddemu n'obubbi.
Yes, kino ekintu kino eky'obutabulira abantu mazima eky'obutaba truthful kiretedde abawala bangi ebizibu ate kino kigamba abawala abafumbirwa abazungu ebintu by'okulimba mu biveemu. When you cross over to this side olina emize gy'olina okuleka side eri ng'olina ogireka because this side does not compromise on standards. Tugenda muyimba tagenda kusonyiwa, they don't compromise on standards. Amazima gaba there's no in between. Kati ze
Maybe I think this is so big.
One lie will sink the ship. It doesn't matter what quality of marriage I've built with him. One lie like this, it will sink the ship.
Waliwo ebintu by'otalimbirako Jojo. Olina omwana oba tolina.
Everything to them, everything is at that magnitude. Even the things you all have it's big to them. Skipping time, limba bossy wo. Limba bulindi bossy wo to kebu to cut woman enough for Kulima. Or to call late. Just look at the story I'm late. Took at a story. Sega wange ya food there, Mama wange right there. Just say I'm sorry I'm late.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Chibwe. Naye say I'm late. Otadeko muna kalisenga wange muna kefafi. Otadeko kulimba ebintu ebitaliyo.
Bwe tutyo
malimba kati obuto ebintu ebyokulimba biremeseza abawala obufumbo abasajja babangobye. It is ruining families, it's ruining friendships zifudde obufumbo bufudde abantu they've lost jobs, they've lost visas, opportunities have been ruined, you've lost credibility. That's
yeah, atakati. Listen, it's a journey because waliwo Gambia what? We've grown up in a society where people tell lies or the government tells lies. We are not the government. Bagamba, you know, charity begins at home. If your parents are not lying, gwani agenda okuyigiriza obulimba. Because bazadde bwe baate balimba, n'ogenda ku ssomero n'olimba. Abasomesa ne bakuloopa nti olimbye, muzadde wagenda kukuba. You're in trouble for telling lies. And that's where it starts from. That's where it starts from. Nowadays, people have parents whose jobs, tebamanyi na mirimu bazadde baabwe gye bakola. That's how bad it is. Tata akola ki? Ava wano n'agenda ku makya. Tomanyi. Mama akola ki? Ni mama naye tamanyi kyakola. Avaawo ku makya n'akomawo olw'eggulo. That's where the lies start from. So that when the child starts doing that, who's going to ask her? Because mama achikola, ne tata achikola, fenna tuchikola awaka. And that's it. Kati ng'otuuka wano bakutadde mu interview gamba abaffe bonna baafa baggwawo. Oh, that's fine. Nga visa ogifuna, nga katabo okafuna, ngoyagala mama wajja akyali nga batandika obbizaamu. You want your mother to come and visit. Bonga bakalira fayiro zaabwe. Ne bagamba nayo yatugamba mama we ne taata we yafa. Togenda ate kukyusa
your parents gogamba deceased.
Nekat, you want to bring your mother because you want to make the application heavy. Yeah, because next of kin, bano, mom, dad, sister, brother, bajabawa mangu okusinga ogamanti. You're bringing an auntie or an uncle or a brother's child, something like that. So application yagala very heavy gogamba my mom. Bonga bagenda bakera mu file gagamba she said mom and dad died. Nga badamu nga bakubuuza. Nti mama jali ko gwe nti jali anti weerabidde emyaka giyiseewo. Olaba empapula bazikugyako.
Ate olaba abantu beerabira nze nina examples z'abantu because of their lives that they've ruined themselves. Waliwo ne story endala gye mmanyi. Abantu, one thing people forget is these countries keep records. They are good at record keeping. No matter what department it is, they are good at record keeping. They are good at record keeping. They will keep records even for 50 years. Ngolowooza ekintu kyaggwanira sikayo records enkadde. Look at how do they keep this record. And kati gana amalwaliro gaffe buli lwokuba ewa GP n'okola appointment. They keep that under your record. You called on this day, we booked an appointment, GP yakulaba. Omuwala bakola agreement ne bbaawe. Era twogera ku bintu by'okulimba. Bakola agreement ne bbaawe. Bbaawe n'amugamba abaana be tulina batumala. Omusajja n'amugamba nze ngenda neekomya kuba I don't want to have any more children. Sagala any scenarios. Ko omuwala nedda gwe teweekomya. Nze kantekemu ki? Kantekemu koyiro. They agreed about it. They agree about it. Omuwala n'aba nga alina koyiro. So she had the koyiro, my koyiro ziba 5 years. I think ziri 5 and 10 years. So she had a 5-year coil. 3 years into having the coil, now kuba ku the doctor's surgery. Now saba appointment na jamu coil. Coil ajijamu kyagamba mwami we.
Mwami kamugambye.
She made a decision that I want more children. Omusajja so akunemesa kuzaala. Nze nina kuzaala abaana benjagala. We ne yefuga. They started, yet they had agreed these children we have are enough. Yena again anajja mu koiro. Nakola appointment najja mu koiro. Nabeerawo nga ali koiro free. Guess what? Era nafuna olubuto. Kati afuna olubuto. Omusajja amugamba I'm going to sue the hospital. Koiro ki gye bakuteeka. Mumanyi abazungu they get such things like that. How? Omusajja natandika kwetala. Takubyeyo. Tawandikidde NHS nti agisuwinga. For bichi services ngomanyi wano basubika for everything.
Naye
kati omusajja NHS jukira omuwala agamba nze simanyi nabwe nafunye lubuto remember nina koyo akyaliko kiki akyalimba kati omusajja wamugamba ye oli pregnant how kati omuwala akyalimba kati omusajja atandise awandikira gundi abatandise bawandikira amabaluwa their lawyers are getting back to him ne bamukubye ne mugamba stable we have records mukyalawo had an appointment on this day and this date with Dr. so and the appointment was for kujamukoyo omusajja yoshuwa nti ye she came in and took the coin out
autokiza kutuukayo
gonna batwala mu kooti bitiri disrupted my life nzo obulamu bwange sayina plan za kuzala mwana mulala bamugamba nedda calm yourself down talk to your wife mukyala we yajja mu koiro
n'akulimba
ng'omusajja akomawo waka nga atuuza omuwala ng'amugamba oke kigwa leero what happened. You have to tell me the truth before I make a fool out of myself. Omwana ngatandika kwekabya I'm sorry. Omusajja yamugamba we are getting divorced. Kyakoma okumugamba.
No, but the thing I'm upset as well because she allowed the man to make himself a fool of. Wagambira nti ngenda kubira NHS. Wamugambira habi
n'abawandikira n'abayombesa. Omusajja bategera amazima omusajja namugamba you know what forget it ono gozadde we are just getting divorced
oyo mwana n'erinnya tajjamuwa
n'atandika divorce proceedings batandika ali lubuto divorce proceedings. N'amutwala mu kooti, omusajja yalumiriza omuwala n'amutwala mu kooti for fraud. Era legally bamukkiriza obutateeka mannya ge ku birth certificate ya mwana. He has no legal bamuwa bagita batya nga talina legal responsibility k'oyo omwana n'amugaana. So cause balina abaana babiri, ono owokusatu n'amugaana. Kati omuwala alina abalenzi babiri ng'agamba ayagala muwala, n'owokusatu yazaala mulenzi naye omwana omulenzi owokusatu tata yamugaana, so yamugamba olusi wange oyo wuwo.
Can you imagine omwana bw'omutandikira future etaliyo?
That child oyo wuwo. Era omusajja yarwana. By the time the child was born, they were divorced. Baawukanye. Bali bagitaba bakola ki ekola biti differences. Bagita batya?
Irreconcilable differences.
Irreconcilable differences. Omuwala ne bamusalira.
That one was so guilty.
This is when it gets problems. Like you agreed. This is what we can afford. You've gone behind his back.
Yeah. Obanga mubbi. Yes, we agreed. It's hard enough for that is breach of trust and it is unforgivable. No, there are things our people do to us. No, you know, I haven't even thought twice about it.
People do things and they expect since someone no, fatherhood is a choice. He's not chosen that one. That's not his job.
We are not even talking about the big things. The big things like having a baby. So the way we operate, no gain and no chintu. And you just flimsily expect them to get over it. Oh, it was only a small lie now. We told about what you. Now we're talking Ganyo. It was only a what? I put all my plans on you. Now could you mean the one who spoiled my birthday? You know? Friends, and she's like, okay, you've not been well. This is a special birthday. You've been through so much. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I was like, no. Let me put my own things in place for just in case, you know. So we had planned with Siobhan what we were going to do for my birthday. So I've gone ahead and done all that for just in case, you know. Jojo, girlfriend did not show up. My birthday was Wednesday last week. Girlfriend was supposed to show up on Thursday. Laura Mekalero Friday. That was last week on Thursday. She didn't show up. She did not call. So when I blow up, what is she going to tell me?
And you're overreacting. You're overreacting.
You're overreacting. I forgot. You forgot.
Again, two people take your story. It comes down, and I mean, is not, I want to, when you're in a relationship, even a friendship, birthday, communication, I want to say, you want something. Don't look at what you're you're full-time stay-at-home mother. You've gone, again, you can't even afford proper legal representation.
Jojo, and when it comes to the truth, there's nothing like small truth or big truth.
The is the car sitting there and convincing him.
Hey,
and that off that you knew all this time.
All this time. And
you let me go ahead. You watched me complain, writing to the council. I'm suing them, and you're there keeping quiet. Watch mine.
How did she think?
But she did think it's not.
How did she think she was going to get away with it?
But you know,
How?
this is how stupid abantu are so stupid that they think you're going to get away with it. The Emirates experts, they're getting away with these things. But when
How?
she didn't get away with it, then she was saying, look, you can't break the trust in your marriage. You sit and you made a decision together. You went behind his back and undid the decision you guys decided. Then you come back and you want him to live with you like happily ever after. He doesn't know how to live with you. He doesn't know. He doesn't know with this one anymore.
But no, breach of trust is everything. Because that's what they call a gentleman's agreement. But you both agreed. You sat at the dinner table, you agreed in bed, you sat wherever you sat. The two of you, you agreed on this major issue in his life. Or it has to be in both your lives. Nayegwe, you disregarded what he said. You did not put any weight on what he said. No salawo, either through your girlfriends or through what, or one mama So instead of going back to the drawing board or demo to Leno Mwami, Mudemo Mutese, try to convince him. Women are good convincers. You know? Women are good. Ojamu convincing omugambe omuyeka oba mulinzi oba muwala tukoma kwoyo. Before you know it, you go musajja agambye yes. You know? So no banga yes. You know, there's some ladies only na jam relationship. Omusajja namugamba njagala omwana omu. Omu ne bamuzaala ne bamuteeka wali. Nadde namconvincinga. Namuzaalira owokubiri. Nadde namconvincinga namuzaalira owokusatu. Waliwo omusajja yangamba. Every time I went on holiday, I came back, my wife was having a baby. I know about Batano Muzungu. Yeah? Hey, we only agreed we were going to have one because the man had children from a previous marriage, a girl and a boy. So he was happy to have one child with this one. I don't know, maybe because they never agreed on it. Nayebo took a number 5 Namgamba, excuse me? I'm not going to work for children all my life. Namgamba, listen, Namutuza. Namgamba, now I have 7 children. You're not just counting your 5. We have 7 children. Those are your children too. And I have to look after them. They're coming from my pockets. Vicky, the minute the man said 7, I woke up. But she was just happy pushing babies every year. Never kids. And I'm gamba, no, we can't keep going like this. But somehow he allowed it. Although it was 1 in the beginning. Yes. Nakiriza nagambo why sigenda kola ki sigenda kufiriza, I'm not going to make him angry apart from okufira obufumbo. Those things, they make them angry nabira munyivu for years until he lets it pass. But achiretinga to pass era bebo, you know, he ends up like, I'm sorry, I've been angry for the last 3 years, I can't continue, I'm going. But outside of here. Why would you make a choice of
me, I've lost friends because if you know me, I'm as straight as they come. I've lost friends. Sometimes we are I don't like people who have dodgy, but I straight. I can't. I've lost friends because of it. I think I've become even paranoid. See, like Managa Bantualimba. I tell my community Uganda. All our country, truly want to talk about this. I told you at a comment. If it was just an agreement, the Mwega Namukoti, Olira. That even when she gets Katolava, you can tell people Katono Yani Cleopatra. You tell people Abali victim, Abali Bevastitani, the Togera Kodati, never Sitani, Valikula Ibukuno. Kati Cleopatra, you're the devils we are mentioning. That never to come Koti, or Gambia, or Japuka Mokoti, that way, and never Koti or even the devil is here. The devil is live.
The people we are talking about here.
The exact devil we are talking about. Just agreement, we are talking about telling the truth, and you say something like that for video game. And how do you think it's going to induce us? You have to get up when you talk about the Sitani or Kolachi one. ne bw'omutwala yamukoki agenda kulimbirayo yeegaane nze nedda
kati laba gyalimbira gyagamba gyagenda okulimbira mu kooti. That is not supposed.
Buno obukazi obusanga buli musayiko ono akazaalamu ono akaddukako, they are just never consistent. I've seen people like that. I've seen women who are like that, they don't get anywhere. I've seen men like that, they don't get anywhere. You start this relationship, you start another one, no one.
Katiraba, Jojo, Katiraba abantu, you have a good thing. No cherinyira muweka. Tewali akwononedde, there is no
self-destructive button.
Self-destructive
You're at the end of the road.
Forgive me. I'll continue with my lies. Yeah, you're going to lose everything.
This is what we are talking about. That we know muze. Check yourself. That is me. Don't this world gets it catches up with you. But abantu bonna benali manyi abajina that kind of lifestyle, I can tell you, you might get you won't get away with it. Nze manyi omuwala she yafuna omusajja e Uganda. The man was a researcher. The man was a researcher. Now he had gone to Uganda to do some research along with me. Omusajja ageze Uganda for research meetings omuwala amwagadde. Naye bano abawala abali serial mu bintu bye bakola, alimba muyaaye
serial everything.
Serial muyaayu afonize mulavu n'omuyaayu aguleese agutuusizza wano. Omuyaayu gulina omuyaayu omulala e Uganda. She's running 2 relationships. Azijja corners woli, but how long do you get? How many is a nyagala mu baba wala bakoze ebintu ebyo?
Don't they get tired?
Nze kuno kulaivu. Give me 5 people you know to not successful name. That's you can't. To one deadline and we watch. And the bubble will burst. And the bubble. The bubble has burst.
The bubble has burst. It always does.
It will burst. The bubble will burst.
It's only a matter of time.
It now, but your bubble will burst. We shall be here waiting for you to burst. Mune omusajja ngaleeta omuyaayu okuva e Uganda. Omuyaayu gulina relationship endala e Uganda. Kyokka guli ku marriage visa bagwadde emyaka 5. Bagwadde emyaka 5. Guli ku marriage visa. Ali wano alina relationship endala e Uganda. Abuza omusajja enaakola biki. Munnange the man found out. Naye katujjukira abasajja abazungu, they can be really good with intel. Namuteekako intel. Natandika amasimu gonna nga tracking just to get enough evidence to get rid of her. Kubanga Boba Chimani without evidence, he has no case.
Yeah.
He built his case on her. Omwana bwe yali nyango genda Uganda namuteekako nga bamukola surveillance from the airport ali amukinye baba following her. They just followed her around. Bw'abeera Uganda week 3 nga balina surveillance ya week 3.
Oh God.
The man built his case on the girl, n'agiweereza home office. N'abagamba ono sikyali naye. And this is my reasons. The reasons are in this evidence. Emails, WhatsApp, Zani, beweereza nudes, nga buli kimu. Abantu bakimanyi, what was up is hacking the simu. Ate omusajja yali researcher naye gali good at IT, nga byonna abimanyi. When he got rid of her, he cleaned her out.
What people don't know, nti bw'osanga omuntu omugezi, bw'osanga omuntu waba doctor, mulete legal thing ajja kuba abimanyi. Omuntu waba engineer, aga magezi, they operate in everything.
The man was a researcher. He's in research.
Yeah.
He knows. siba siru katumya omuwala omusajja ng'akola he got all his evidence, put it together, sent to the Home Office, talked to the lawyers, drafted his divorce receipt, n'abimusavinga. Home Office newandikira omuwala ne mugamba ya you've got this from your now ex-husband. Your visa has been terminated. Your visa has been terminated. Natula wansi. Kati kano kalunkupe akamugwise eddalu e Kampala nako tekana gye kamutwala. Tekana gye kamutwala.
You know Jojo.
Terminated visa yo wagira ku marriage visa bagisatiza.
No, Katatu Mzungu financing the Mzungu will be financing this relationship as well.
He wants financing the relationship.
Most times bano bakapera abakusula eddalu abakwononera ekintu ekirungi, they have nothing to offer. Bakapera abo bakusulira ddalu bwereere ova mu kino kati omuwala oyo ajja genda kati yagendanga Uganda sente za Muzungu ze bachakaza.
Definitely. Naye mama nagezaako okubeera wano, nagezaako kati omusajja relationship ended teyagizalamu omwana, so she couldn't even get to nasigale ku mwana, it was too early teyayita kuzaala. Omusajja badivorcinze amugobya wakashi kati okakusise ne mu marriage teyafunako. Omusajja yali mugagga nga basula mu Richmond.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, ne mu marriage teyavaamu wadde ne dinisa. Nedinisa tiyalifuna. Waliwo okugamba nti kufunamu half 50%. She came out with nothing.
Yakubako enjawulo. Because
she came out with nothing. Visa agyonoonye, marriage agyonoonye, n'alina okusula mu mikwano gye. Mikwano gye ate nga bebamugeya, bebalibye ebintu bye. Kati n'abeera awo, n'agenda okulaba UK muleme n'asibako nadde Uganda. Tuuka e Uganda nga kalunkupe kalina marriage, kalina omukyala n'omwana wakalako kali kamuzannyirako. Kati eyo, probably she's watching my video now. Agamba that is media talking about. She fell from glory. Nechibakuchi butaba wa mazima. Atokubera wa mazima goes all the way. You'll be faithful in your marriage. You'll be truthful with your friendships. You will sleep at night.
Mazima kuno Jojo. Why can't people know? No, apart from that, Jojo, why can't people know that it's for them? You're not doing it for anybody else. It's for you. Gomanyi mbera chijole say Uganda. That you have to make this work. For you, not for him. If he wants a black girl, we'll go and find the
next girl. For the man, there was no dent in his livelihood.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Seriously. When you eat a frog, eat a fat and juicy one. Tewakubako njawulo ate ove ku mugagga atodde ku lunkupe ne lunkupe ate omusanga atenga naye taliyo.
Kinema about some girls. Ovudde ku musajja akuwa buli kimu. You're comfortable. Your holidays bazisasulira. Osula mu nyumba nnungi. You're okay. You don't even ono nga takola nakola. Omanya abawala bakyala bazungu nga takola. Balina glam life ne takola. Amulaba ku holiday okunyonyi takola. They don't hold jobs. Ali awo ali freelancer bamuwa sente makeup a month za kulya. And you go and ruin that. Who does that?
Ngomubuuza ani yakuloga senga wakutambulirako. Ani yakuloga? Yes. Because
and I'd be like, some people, that is your jackpot. Protect your jackpot.
Protect it. Why would you want to throw your thing like that?
To see where so many by chance ofunye omusajja omugaga. Ofunye omusajja akwagala ate nga alina ku ssente. Girls. Ofuna ku musajja akwagala nga alina ku ssente. Ne bw'aba akasola alina kano kannasuguma. No, Mugamba, you drive a nice car. You live in a nice house. Your children go to a nice school. You live in a good neighborhood. The size of the penis is more important that you're gonna lose everything.
Priorities. Ozi parking otya. How do you park your cards? What is at the top? What is at the bottom? What doesn't matter? What does not make
nze Vicky nkubulire. Nze ntunda buno obuntu obufunza. Naye butunda okusinga n'eddagala ly'amannyo. Kati waaweddewo people love sex. They can't think. They can't get past it. Men have ruined their families for sex.
Because of that.
Women have ruined their families for sex. You can't even do it for 1 hour.
1 hour what? 1 hour every day?
You can't. For 1 hour. For 1 hour, you can't. At most, it's where we use 30 minutes. It's where we yeah?
Nedda bwaba kukyusa nga his your invest kati ngoyo bwogamba oyo mugagga oli waka tokola akuteeka mwezi acha akuteeka mwezi bwaba agenda kuuba for 1 hour every day, so be it, because nawe tolina kyokola.
Oyo omugagga nti kati okolabe bamufuna nga muwa everything she wants naye n'agamba sex tamumuwa ekyo neyekwasa ekyo, so neyerabira 24 hours in a day sex ali 1 hour. Kale katugambe sex for 1 hour, but the rest of the day is 24 hours. And when you're 50 years, you won't start saying, my life is bad because I didn't have enough sex.
No. Your life is bad because you lied. Your life is bad because you broke somebody's heart, because you broke the trust of the relationship. Because when you had to do that research and read about that visa that was going to take you somewhere, you didn't read about it. You decided to sleep. Laziness, we have been to abantu okutuuka gye balaga. It's not that we've arrived. Nze njagala otulo twange. But Jojo, when I'm working on something, I can spend 3 days in Gasebase. I love to sleep. If there's anything that probably can hold me back. Tulo. Naye if I get something change agala no tulo ntwera.
Abu Matova Gambia. Tell the Ugandans that the vaccine has water. They run and get it.
Banana. Hey, vaccine we bange n'abawa amazzi bajja genda bagifune. I swear, Jojo, true. Ninga, ani atuloga? How can our mind be there? I
sometimes in a day, there are days I feel like, okay, this day is all about sex. I do more sexual consults than I do for creams. My next thing to sell, penis enlargement.
Okay. Nsonga nyeye nsonga nkulu nnyo waka wambwa ate simanyi da size ate
penis enlargement abasajja abajja nga bakugamba olina ya akakuza akageza you be like okay
kwegamba bine bya immigration tubiveeko
their priorities nabo ogamba you have to stack up your priorities are zibyawo mu buliri.
Yes. You have to stack up your
priorities. Ekuba etonya ne basigala waka basigale mu buliri because it rains. Wano nga nawo muzaleo kumuvaamu ne tugenda ne tukola wabbo basigala it rains. Oh my God, it's 19 degrees. It's so cold. Tweleke.
Shema. Can I have a cup of tea, please? Neka tolaba kyetwogeddeko. How many marriage visas have been spoiled because of sex? Sex, they are getting outside. Hey, omwana wange abaddazi. Was that immigration? Yeah, but it is anyway. How many marriage visas? Oli munamulese kati ngoye yali muzungu naye n'abaddugavu nabo bakikola. Muddugavu munne n'amulese.
Bakikola abantu bangi bakikola. Relationship. Nze vika ekintu kyentya abantu abalinnya ennyonyi to go get sex. I don't get it. Honestly, maybe I'm weird. I just don't get it. I have to get on a plane to go get laid. 8 hours in Uganda, 8 hours just to go get
my next research, Jojo, my next research is going to be how these girls and boys manage to convince themselves more inbox, never falling in love, or in ali nyenye nagenda naleeta omukazi oba naleeta omusajja nga tebeera
falling in love nabo Vicky mu inbox social media dating site wano ku Facebook
Yeah, or now making a decision mu inbox, I'm going to marry this woman. The first time they meet them, nga meeting nga plans zo kwanjula zagwa, plans zembaga zagwa, nga tamulabangako. I want to know what happens in inboxes.
Nudes. Nkulageko. Nudes.
Bwodageza sister wo. Bwodageza bere nyamsanga nga singa talina bere. Then what?
No, yeah, bakola live.
Okay.
Skype. Not Skype, WhatsApp. Ekola live video chat.
Okay, you see, I'm even behind.
Yeah, you can record a video and send it to somebody. Apparently, that's what they do.
But recording your sister was still I go back. If you can record
No,
it,
they go on show. Kwa face abaji naba.
Okay.
It's a recording live. Katinga kubira kubira ku live. Katinga bali UK nga kubira kutwali Uganda bekola live chat.
Listen, there's a reason why there's a reason why courtship is important. So that's why they don't work out. Because in a real relationship, temugenda kuddamu ebyo. Otuuka point ng'olina omuntu gw'olina okudiringa naye wano. Face to face. N'omusanga ng'alina empisa envundu, you cannot even stand them. Engoye asuula eri, empala asuula eri, tamanyi kunaaba, tamanyi kusenya. Naye nga you fell in love.
But that's why, Vicky, that's why when they meet, social media they get on, when they meet and they start living together, they realize they cannot.
That's why I'm saying those wedding plans you should meet this person at least 3 times before you
met. Now, when I want to they are not having sex, they are horny.
Yeah, but are they having it on live video?
They give into Katomwana Jack Amugamba, or you know, Kunyanjule Wafe Konye Kale, let's start the Kwanjula. Why not?
It's bad on both sides. It's wrong. On both sides. Oh no, go back at them katego, no yakalese. Because even for the girl themselves, yes, bagenda Kwanjula, but what kind of relationship are you going to have? What kind of marriage are you going to have? From said you ain't be bulaya na inga na imu says, Ninga ali bulaya. You gonna fumbira says.
Confused. Immigration. We talk about these things because they are part of immigration.
This is immigration, visa.
They are very part of immigration because these people they meet online. There's some people they go with a visa later one. Visa. They've not really, most people have had long distance relationships. You're meeting up on Facebook, and because none of us can go back together for 6 months with 2 days, no, we have to work. So, okay, for 3 weeks, no one for 3 weeks, no come out. Not they for 6 months, no day for another 3 weeks. You've only known each other in pockets. 3 weeks, 3 weeks. I think normal after 2 years of doing 3 weeks, no gambo mutori mula ufuna yo kugenda mugo bila bizo mlecho mwase. You barely know this person.
I am going to put on my best behavior. Jojo. I will put on my best behavior in those 3 weeks. Now remember that both of you, Oriali mu holiday mood, nawe, or panga, you're both going to be at your best behavior.
To impress each other.
Yes. So you're going to impress.
Musajja used to be nice to me at J Uganda. You can and they don't it. They don't understand Rachono Musajja Jange Uganda, Garimulavu, Ajane Vidabo, Akola Chi, then Amazomo Gobera Pisa Amulese, Amutusiza, no Amupe Migo.
Yeah.
He was nice. He used to do everything for me. Now what happened?
Because that person was on holiday. He was on holiday. Ogenda musanga wano guy kola shift obazifana na zitya. He wears overalls from morning to sunset. Tomla ko mungoye zinyirira because he's working most of the time. Na kuleka mu nyumba. Because we are meeting a holiday those 3 weeks. Nembera mwena kati oli wano complaining because you don't see the guy. I know Kola. That's his reality. Are you willing to adjust yourself to this person's reality? ne bw'oba omufunye nga musawo, she's always working 12 hours, akomawo akooye, ogenda omukwatako ng'agamba taata tonkwatako, kyokka nga luli yakuweerezanga news. Mwabeeranga ku live video, she had time for it. Kati one of the reality is, she's tired. She doesn't need you anymore. Before you know it, ngagamba Vicky nedda biganye nti ate kiki. Nti mbuulira, what do I tell the home office omukazi si kyamwagala? Nga yakamuleeta omwaka gumu. Nga ate ate immigration ovaayo ng'odda mu marriage counseling. You know? Thank you very much. Ng'odda marriage counseling, you're trying to save a marriage naye nga tomanyi na kumanya which side, because you know sometimes you have to take a side to be able to ningoli makati ngoleba they have both gone wrong, you've both wronged each other, katoda ku side yono who has to survive and stay visa yekole oba obera ku side yono nti omukazi agende, but you're going to lose everything. You're going to lose everything. Tudayeri truth. So you're going to come here. That visas is 5 years. Are you going to be able to hold it up for 5 years? Are you willing to be in a bad relationship for 5 years? Bwaba musajja akutamye toswala yadde okwebaka naye nolwo olubuto olugenda kujawa nti at least wano mpeewo ngende n'akaana kange claiming okwo nti I'm a mother of a British child. Nature, because the relationship has soared as soon as you arrived, you don't even have a way to redeem it. Yoga katuda ku side chi. Nga mwenna mwerimba, nobody was telling the truth. How about those hard questions? You ask yourself, am I willing? Should I get there and get into Techiri the way I've planned it? Am I able to adjust myself to accommodate this person? No, ngana mwana mtoto yeguya. Ngechintu tagenda kirowozaako repercussions in the long run. Tagenda kirowozaako yagenda kulowooleza wano watudde. Omusajja simwagala. Visa tagirowozezaako. N'alyoka atambula. 5 years later najjukira date etuuse. Gye baateeka mu passport. Date for renewal etuuse. Naye nga wali yali
eri ku biometric.
Yes. Yakagiraba. Naye wali we yali akolera decision. Teyagiraba. Because she's not got the maturity to think like that. Nti njagala kintu kino. Jojo, that's why I love your story I love your story so much with Mr. Taylor. You knew what you wanted and you are going to get it against all odds. And then when you found it, you're like, you know what? I'm going to make it work. Simu sezi, tankuba, tanjoga, whatever happens. You know? Yes, but marriage is good too, so I'm going to make the marriage work. These kids are not thinking like that. I'm even saying kids, but some of them are grown-ass men and women. But they're not thinking like that. Oli akatuka n'omwaka tegunnagwako ng'ali mu masimu zono ono wampapula era empapula olugwanga ntambula. In your first year. Empapula zigenda mugwacha. Yeah.
Nikki, kanzija lina ka minutes.
Hey, you're going to have to make it work. Somehow, somewhere. Kusaidio, ne kusaidio musajja. Ogenda mugumikiriza. Oba sometimes ye yaba ino gumikiza kwaleso omuntu wono. Nayo kati olina okujjukira nti omuntu ono namwagalako. Yes, things have not gone as well as I thought they were going to go. But come on. Nobody's looking for an angel in a relationship. Togenda kunoonya 100% nti amalako in whatever area. You know? So then you get to a point of compromise. You get to a point of compromise. Nti okay, kino tekize, but I can take that one. That one hasn't worked out. Let me nobanga okibalansinga nogamba okay. Kino kiganye kankiveeko. Oba kati wano wengenda okutereza. Oba kati nange I am going to adjust myself according to this. Netusobola kujja n'obeera mu straight jacket. Nze bwe bati we bankuza nze ngenda kola ekintu kyange bwe nti. No, you can't. Kati yes, Maureen, there's culture shock. Culture shock n'otuuka nga, oh my God. This culture shock affects men mostly. N'otuuka omukazi yakoze holiday gw'otudde butuuzi waka. Omukazi n'akugambako okufumba emmere olutalo olutandikira awo. N'akugamba okwoza ebintu. N'ogamba nze omusajja omulamba njoza ntya ebintu. Buyo muzadde abaana n'omugamba nsindikiraako bagi. No, he's not going to do any of those things. Naye ali ku visa. N'omugamba, where is your compromise? What is that thing you're willing to let go of? And what is that thing you're willing to adopt for the sake of the relationship? Ningoli ali mu straight jacket. Tayagala kumanya. N'atandika okuddayo. Abale businesses zonna ze yandibadde akola e Kampala, actually, nze bino ebitusaagala, empewo, then you start finding complaints. You find all the reasons why you don't want to be here. Ate waliwo empewo, abakazi bakola nnyo, abakazi tebatwaga, batujoga, abakazi tebatufaako. You start finding every single fault. Just make it work. Mwembi kulina okubaako omuntu asinga okyagala. Kulina okubaako omuntu asinga okyagala ekintu kye mulimu. And whoever wants it more has got the obligation to make it work. Kati bw'obanga gwe baleese nga gwe asinga okyagala gwe alina okikolerera. Bw'obanga gwe gwaleese nga gwe n'omuwala omwagala nnyo naye nga make sure you mentor her, make sure you make her comfortable. Go single chaga. It doesn't take anything away from you to bend backwards. Ego tripping is one thing that makes men end up in bad situations.
Chichi. Anya yonona video yaffe. Vicky to freezing nze. Okomyewo. Otuse. Anyakubide.
Engambye bugambi paused. Engambye wange engambye paused.
Etukoye.
Tukoye tugende.
Etukoye. Yogera points zo badde okyagenda bulungi.
Mbadde ngamba nti this whole thing of marriage from the other side to this side, there has to be somebody who wants more than the other person. So whoever wants it more has got to work for it more. Kati kusanga ono aleese ate nga yasinga okyagala. So they have to be the ones to compromise themselves to accommodate the other person.
And that is the problem, that people have this thing where they forget that in every situation, there is a winner and a loser. Believe it or not, it does. When people get divorced, someone wins and someone loses. You might think we all lose, but you still, someone, nemuba loser, mubamu are losing, zenyo. You can't be in the same position. Mubamu era losing, zenyo. So even if you're both losing, like in a situation like a divorce, you both lose the marriage, but one of you loses more.
Yes. Well, why is okubanga marriage yakyajagala ninga oli agikoye?
Kati marriage waliwo kati from a situation y'abakyala, you might find you losing that marriage, you lose more. Being that, you lose the comfort of having someone to look after you. Some women are blessed to be in good marriages. That's their biggest blessing. Your marriage will be nothing without that marriage.
Yeah.
And your marriage is security, financial security, emotional security, social security. Your Mrs. So and so. Without that title, you're nobody. Your Mrs. So and so. You're nobody. You're just somebody because of that Mrs. That last name. Your social security is gone.
Yeah.
Kati ne wesanga nga no, even if the marriage ends, the man will hurt, but you lose more. You lose the title, you lose the position, you lose the prestige that comes with being Gucci. You lose the financial. Kubanga jukira since only alina title, alina the finances still that come with that title. So you lose that financial aspect of it. So mu marriage eno kwasinga okuluzinga. Ye asigala ne title ze.
Yep.
Ye asigala ali so and so gwe zikuvaako. Nazikwata title zizo nanga bwazina naziza ku muntu omulala.
Kati cheche chingambye cha compromise. So kati bw'oba omanyi nti you are the one who is bound to lose more in that situation. You're the one who's going to bend backwards. At sometimes, you know what? It's just a matter of riding the storm. No banga mufunyemu obutategeeragana. Nenga is temporary. Ngabwe, if you use your heads in that situation and you don't use your hands, ngamusobola ogivaamu.
And you always do. The thing is, there's something you told me that I don't know what we're talking about. Then you say this because me, I always remember things sometimes that you get. Then you said you fall in and out of love with each other. Temusobola kuba married nga mubadde in love the whole marriage. You have seasons, no. Then before you know it, your season it's over and you're in love again.
Yeah.
Then the woman on a season. Then you're falling in love again. But most people do not survive the first bad season.
Yeah. Because I
give it an example like my business. I've got weeks, Vicky. Why is it important? They're just like 0 sales, like 0 sales, like 0. Nobody bought, not even a soap. I'm like, no. Katogo chakaba that day, no chidamu the next day. Vicky, nanina week number. Not just one day. I had 7 solid days of no sales.
Unbelievable.
I'm telling you. Not one day. I had day 1, 0 sales. Day 2, 0 sales. Day 3, 0 sales. Day 4, 0 sales. And I said, something is wrong. I started checking my website. I started telling people, I was double checking to see what is happening.
What happened?
I can't just have 0 sales for 4 solid days, not one day. 4 solid days. Something's up. Yeah. Something is happening to me. I've had no sales for 4 days. I'm concerned. Kati, to break my own cycle, I can't shop on my own website. I can't. Because of the way the system is set up. Your phones are there. The addresses, the businesses register to the address. Banking query that you cannot. You cannot should be your own shopper. No. Kati chiakola nkosa kadi ya mwami teira close ye namanya malala kugange. Kati ne nkwata kadi ye nentandika okushop nengenda ku website nguleke ekintu nabo omuntu wabule kiyitamu nenga something might be wrong with the website. A payment neitamu, and that was the one payment which is I bought something myself. Day number 5, 0 sales. Day number 6, 0 sales. Day number 7, 0 sales. I almost went mad. And I'm thinking, Chisoboka, it can just die. Then after that week, the next week, my sales went from there to there. And the sales just people are buying. And so far, 15 people bought this thing. Yeah, 15 things. By afternoon, 15 more people bought. Muluna kurumu. What a sales. Okay, what happened to last week of 0, 7 days? Now 40 sales in 1 day. Mubadewa.
Ne website wajigalawo.
Sajigala. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Even in marriages, that happens. You're going to have bad days. Mugenda kutukanga omusajja akutamye.
Bad days, bad weeks, and bad. You can have a whole bad month. Nga temwagala kwetunulako. But then you have to go back and kwebulirira. You kwebulira no gamba, why am I here? Well, if you have a good friend, maybe you have your mom. You know, some people are lucky they still have their moms. No gamba, mama,
no. The thing is, if your mom is the marriage type, you might have the wrong mom.
The wrong mom. Nagamba bye.
You might have the wrong mom. Gama totally in for marriage. It's just a season.
It's a season, yes? That's the right word. It's a season.
It's a season. Me, I've had my
just
moments.
Like winter, summer, fall, and spring.
Moments I've had with Mommy Taylor. We have our moments. I have my moments.
Okay.
Then next month, very sober.
So when people come with their marriage visas, after just 1 year, no. That means,
or divorce when you put up like you're signing divorce.
No, but you can't divorce someone. You must be married at least for 2 years in this country. Bidia biaba Kim Kardashian 2 years minimum. You have to be married for at least 2 years. Nekati. Olia jana ngamba 1 year echintu chigani. I always want to find the background. Omuntu ne boba wali omumanyi nga mukwano gwo ku kyalo, they live 5 doors away. You didn't know them the way you know them now. Now you are emotionally involved with them. That's what they call. That's what I call emotionally involved with someone. Yes.
You're emotionally involved in anger is distance.
Antikati, put them with distance. Now this is the real deal. The real deal is what people don't understand is when they come, you've got to date them again. You've got to date them again. Yes, so... And if you put your mindset until now, let me assume let's start getting to know each other. That relationship will work. This long. Why isn't he doing this? I've known him for... No, you don't. You have entered a new zone of that relationship. But you can be friends for 20 years. Come and start living with them in your house. You'll fall out in 2 months. Your friend. You're just a friend. Those things will start to annoy you. But because you are distant, you had good chats, maybe you went shopping, you'd never had to share anything. Now here, she's sharing your bathroom, you know, before you know it. Because you brought them to your house.
Oh God. Sharing the bathroom. Mommy said I'm great sharing the bathroom with me. He says I bought more beauty products than anybody knows.
Well, yeah, you're the shop, so the shop has to be in the house too. I
have a soap for Monday, I've got a soap for Tuesday, Wednesday, Nina soap, Nina Thursday soap, Friday soap, Saturday, name it. And I can have a soap the whole month in the season.
Yeah, you're the manufacturer, so you're allowed to have all these things. So all these things are going to happen to you in a very short period of time. You're finding out about each other. And then the truth hits home. No yagalo kara, no gambo, okay? Naye, even if you scream or shout, Ochiyingide, now remember you are in a different country. You are away from your friends. You are away from your comfort. Katwalweje message so I don't even have a job. You are at home. For once in your life, you're being forced to think. You're being forced to think. Ngane TV ojitekako nebyo boogera tobitegeera. Omusajja akeera from at 6 nakuma what 6. You've been in the house all by yourself 12 and 14 hours katugambe because you have 12 hours. You need 1 hour on each side to travel. Doesn't matter where they work. So that's 14 hours you have by yourself. Munna agenda okudda. Ng'ebirowoozo byonna bikuyiseemu. No, you have to shift yourself and make sure everything is positive. Wanaddira. N'olinda weekend n'ogamba weekend oba Friday night n'agamba ne weekend ngenda kukola. That's 7 days. N'otuuka bank holiday yino. Bank holiday, I used to have a job, bank holiday nga basasula double pay. So we are all going to work. Good Friday olagawa. Easter Sunday. Ngoyino kola. Kati go was there, you're used to big things. Easter is big at home. Christmas is big. Tata agenda kola. Double pay. Tajimitsinga. So no situation in geyo. And you really have to adjust yourself. Ngatobuziza na kusenga.
I know somebody who was dating some gentleman gomwami abeera wano gomwana ali Uganda, but because this gentleman worked so hard to keep this girl comfortable, he worked really hard. Ngamuweereza sente, he's paying for her apartment yali asulamu, making sure esimu empya zizze ngamugulira bino obuteeteeyo obupya ng'omuwala agenda ku websites ngamulaga njagala kano ng'akagula perfume zino ng'azigula. Kale he made himself so he worked so hard to make her comfortable. Kati n'omuwala n'alowooza that is how everybody lives. Kati nze wena ninjogeranga naye because she was my friend. Ngamba bannangira nti bwe nzija bujja agenda kungulira Benz. Kinakugamba lo. Those cars are not cheap. It also said, those cars are not cheap. Kati when I bought my Range Rover, because she came in 2018. Kati agenda okujaja. I bought my car in May. Yajamuchi. Yajamu June, because I know she came after I bought the car. Nangaba nangeno jengendo kugula agenda jiguli. These cars are not cheap. I don't know what's your. I don't know how much your husband, your boyfriend, but then body married is another people are saying take a motor car. She came in with that hype because a company are comfortable, because he made sure she was comfortable, so she came in on a high. Her dreams are big. She's gonna live large. Munenga tukawano musajja watu. It hit her. Nenyumba just ramu adipangisa. So now he's renting. Akwate mitwale esatu atiteke ajisiwe ku motoka ntakugireyo motoka. Kudiru.
Jojo. But there is renting, Jojo. And then there is renting. You know what I mean?
I know.
You know? So,
But he was renting the first one, not the renting. So yali renting. I can't remember, take it easy. That also maybe I was all there. Me, I'm more like the positive friend. That also me get something, find what you can do. When I'm outside, that also me. You're not struggling, but you're gonna provide for yourself. But you're gonna put effort. Yes, I work. You expect my husband is doing everything for me? He's not. He pays my bills, yes, as a husband, and you buy Sasura Mazi, but what husbands do. Anything luxurious, yes, Asurida.
Ajja kusimba emmotoka ye gy'asobola okugulira ogambe nti tojagala agambe weegulire gy'osobola.
I tried to explain things to her. It wasn't kicking in. Mu 20 yaja mu 2018 2019 yankubira, she's frustrated. Ono omusajja talina kyankolera ne mukama nyo omusajja yakugobera empapula n'akuleeta ne mukama yakugobera empapula n'akuleeta. How can you say talina kyakolera? That is so rude. 2020 when mu lockdown, she's talking about divorce.
Wow.
But 2018
they don't know what they want. People have to know what they want. Yes, he's not what you thought he was, but you're not in a bad situation.
It is just impatience. Look, this is classic impatience. Money doesn't grow on trees.
No, Jojo, apart from that, that situation that you thought you had in your head is not on the ground. Why can't you adjust yourself? Especially omusajja anatakuba mukazi. Omusajja wabata kukubanga, he's still doing his best. Ayinza n'okubanga yes, ebintu yali abikola because she was in Uganda. Naye bw'otuuka wano talina bikola. But you want him to continue doing what he did for you while you are away? He can't. Sometimes nenyumba ajirimu because of you. If he wasn't sending you so much money every month, he would have been able to afford a better house or a better flat, whatever it is. Now you because
I always tell people this. What do you have to offer? I tell people
Nothing.
this and they can't answer it. I tell people, what do you have to offer? He's offered you A, B, C, D. What have you offered back?
Nothing.
Ogenda kungamba sexy. He can buy a prostitute. Because some people equate, but he can buy a prostitute. End of. Doesn't have to maintain her.
Why don't Janafa?
There is always going to be something to offer. Something in a relationship is a give and take. The bridge runs both ways. The bridge runs both ways. Make yourself valuable. Make yourself valuable. If you don't make yourself valuable, that is the problem. That is the problem. Those days, generation yabatata bafenga funa omukyala natula waka namuleki nakolaki nafumba emmere nakumala emmere neba. Those days are gone. Men don't want that anymore. Generation zaffe zikyuse. Times have changed. Men want people who bring kati fena tusomye kati kankwe scenario. This is when I've got my scenarios where I become over sexist.
Chauvinist. Chauvinist.
Yes, yeah.
Where could be Denyo?
Kale, sometimes I look at life and I be like, okay, this life is so shit, it's so unfair. I don't know who came up with all these laws, but whoever did come up with all these laws, we need to kill him. Him or her, whoever it is. Katika, for example, abananga bato. To our equal footing, isn't it? The same school we send the girls, the same school we send the boys. They attend the same classes, they attend the same everything. They go on to from like kindergarten, same everything. Then they move on to primary school, same everything. Secondary school, same everything. And then they move on to university, same everything. The girls will choose the courses they want. Tell you course bagamba If girls want to do engineering, they will. If they want to do what, they will. If the boys want to do nursing, they will. Nobody is stopping anybody from doing anything because of their sex. But when they go into life, it becomes unbalanced. You know, they balance all the way. when they go out in life, it becomes imbalanced. That now, kati nze ndi muwala olina okumpa mu.
I know.
Yet all the way down, it's been balanced. Then it gets out there, because me, I always tell people, even if we're having sex, we're all getting something out of it. I enjoy, you enjoy. So, but then at the end of the day, the girls want to be paid for it. And I'd be like, I don't get that bit. You know, at the end of the day, the girls want to be paid for it. Zedi Mwala, you have to do something special. Zedi Mwala. But I enjoy it, you enjoy it. The only disparate gender is when it comes to reproduction. When it comes to reproduction, that is when I understand women need more. Near every single day, there should be equality. I advocate for equality until reproduction is involved. Yeah.
No, even then, after reproduction, even then, there is the only one thing that is solely required of a mother ng'omwana azaliddwa is breastfeeding. Full stop. Ebisigadde lwaki omusajja naye tajja n'abikola.
That is why they do. They in some countries they give equal maternity and paternity leave to both.
Paternity leave agenda kukuba bukubi miggo. Why?
And they give equal, like if you can express the milk nogamu agawa.
Paternity leave abasajja balina ogisaba. Whereas for the women it's mandatory olina ogitwala oyagala toyagala. Omusajja ye alina ogenda n'asaba nti bannange nazadde omwana I'm going on paternity leave. Bw'atagisaba tebagimuwa era tagitwala. So they should also be forced to go on maternity leave. But they don't. So that's
speaking of that, have you heard that new law that one word in the take up here? The bagambye nti no abasajja abatasasula child care, child support.
Child support.
Mamita child support. But child support, bagenda kujja kempapula.
Yeah, passport wa judge sazam.
But soko kyogereko. Tunamalira.
Kati. Court zijjudde. Now time has come.
Soko child support kirindako. Nyonyola child support rebuild it up.
Anti kati court zawano. They are not as bad as American courts. And for so long, ngogenda child support okay. Ozadde n'omwana, you're married, you don't even have to be married. Kastobanga erinnya lyo lyaluma ku birth certificate. Actually, ne bw'oba teririiko, the court will ask you to go for what? Sorry. The court will ask you to go for a DNA test. DNA test wevaayo nga gwe taata w'omwana. Then muyingire child maintenance calculations. Yes? Ozadde omwana yenkana atya? Omwana, you know, the woman can say what the amount of money she wants. If not, the court will calculate. Nti ofuna sente bweziti, omukazi ogenda muwa sente bweziti. Kati abasajja okwebuza amagezo manyi kye bakola? Ng'omulimu aguvaako ng'alekerawo okukola.
Why?
Because ogenda kusula child support. So for as long as you're not working, ajagenda ku benefits afune the minimum. Ninga takoze zikuwa kuziwa bana. Bana babe, that is one way they do to avoid it. Kati because the system hasn't been working. N'abakazi abasinga badde tebakyaloopa basajja. Nga babeerawo n'abonabona n'abaana naye even the services, they get to a point, if you're not going to apply for it, we are going to apply for it ourselves. Nogenda mu council, noba wamanya g'omusajja, bo bennyini bakola investigations zaabwe. Bw'ogenda okuba ku mulimu, nga bakuwa ebbaluwa, nga bakugamba nti buli mwezi tugenda kujjako ssente bweziti, tugenda ziwa baana bo. Ng'omusajja akaayana. So the best thing for them to do is to sit down badiscussing n'abakazi babagambe nti kale buli mwezi nja kuwa pound 3 buli mwezi nja kuwa pound 5. That way you can get a fair deal, you can negotiate a fair deal for yourself. Bwogenda mu court ojja kufuna pound 2,000 bajjeko pound 2,200 baziwa abaana.
So how do you live off 800 pounds?
Ebibyo kati tewayagadde if you don't want to negotiate kati body are going to make calculation oyina abaana bameka ozadde abaana bana. How much money does each child need per month? Bagenda kusasula bagenda kubala abantu baana ebintu byabala you be shocked.
Activities abazibala.
Yes, bagenda kola omwana ayina ogenda mu activities balina okusasula school meals, by toys bagenda ziplaningira. They plan for so many stupid things. Byonna bigenda kubeera mu calculation. Oba omukazi abigula oba tabigula eyo calculation erina okubeerawo. So kati basazeewo nti now these people ate kati system ya wano tewali system. You can go to court, they decide that money era omusajja n'atazisasula. There is no system that goes against the men. Nti musasule. It's not like the Americans. You don't pay child support. Bajja kubanja child support for 17 years. Tebazibanja wano R. Kelly. He didn't pay child support for 17 years. Never zimubanja. You know? Yeah. System ya wano, they haven't got that strict. All of a sudden, this year they've decided. Beginning of March.
Single mother, it's becoming a burden to the state.
It's a burden to the state because you're a single mom, you've got 4 children, you're never going to be able to pay your rent. On top of that, because they are looking at it, if you're going to have to work a full-time job, ogenda chi balancing otya.
First of all, there are no single mothers can do full-time work. That's it.
You need another factor.
You can't do a full-time job.
In that equation, betagamu omuntu omulala that you're not going to pay, because if you bring a nanny, you're going to pay them. Mwetagamu situation, you need 2 incomes in that house for those 2 children. I mean, for those 4 children to survive. Katibagenda okulaba nga council has to pay for the entire house. Rent yenna bagenda musasula for this woman to be able to survive. So sente z'abafuna zonna nezigenda ku bills endala. Gas, electricity, water, telephone bills, katuyo inaba teenager, buli omwali nesimu. They want Nike trainers, they want this, they want byonna bibala. Nga n'omukazi sente z'afuna tezimala. Tata w'abaana aliwa. Mwali. Bagenda okukola surveillance nga weekend yabadde mu match ya Arsenal yagenze kulaba Arsenal esamba. Nga abaana bo tebalidde. Nga bakulinda nga passport yeggwako.
What happens wabanga tata wabana ye Lungereza talina immigration control?
Yeah, kati abasinga omanya abazungu bagala holiday. Wamukwatira. Wamukwatira kati ate naye kati ndowooza kino kyo. Mainly abasinga babadde bagamba it's only going to affect foreigners. No, it's not. Naye ate bw'okitunulamu foreigners katiraba, yes, naye ba foreigners fa abasinga okola ki? Fa abasinga obuno basinga mama. Fa ababusingamu.
This is the thing, is like, though tulekana naye era basinga mother era basinga bagwira ate abasingira abantu bagulooza.
Yes. Buno obuyimbi buno bonna buli single moms bonna they are all over littered all over the place. Kati n'abazungu odine bu single mom bona asanga ajja kuba na arrangement n'omusajja we. Nakugamba nze ngenda ningenda kuwa sente bwezi buli mwezi. So they don't need to go to court.
And they keep up the payments.
Yes, they will honor it. Ajja kugamba nze ku Friday nzagenda okujja abaana ku ssomero. Bwe mbajjayo, I'll take them to McDonald's, I'll take them shopping, I'll keep up with what they want.
It took me a long time okutegeera how these things work. Ngolaba omwana obuzadde bwakugamba no, we are divorced. Nengo, the father is so involved, you can't believe it.
Yes. ne baba na arrangement kati that other kati ayinza okuba nga they are divorced naye nga the father has the children every other week. Kati eyo week ya taata okuba n'abaana atandikira ku ssomero, he picks them from school, he takes them to McDonald's, they go shopping and pick everything they want, then they go home. Saturday oba n'abatwala okulaba omupiira oba n'akola activities zonna n'azikola. Sunday, and they've really made good time with each other. N'abakomyawo, and then they plan for the next 2 weeks. So it doesn't affect them. Not because they are not in the same situation as we are, but they remain responsible.
By discipline.
They remain responsible in that situation. Era nafuna omukazi omulala namugamba munnange olaba sente zino zenfuna. Kuliko abaana bange basatu. Naye abaffe n'afuna n'atagamba nti eri waliyo ninayo abaana 6. Gwe n'ojja ng'okimanyi oli mugole. N'otuukawo n'akikusimba ng'otuuse. Golooza bba wange alina ssente. Alina abaana abalala. Kati gwe now you start kati nawe n'otandika kati nange ate nzaale.
And maybe that's the whole thing about taking us back to the whole honesty thing. About tebogera mazima. Omusajja tabulira muwala mazima. The situation gyayingiramu. But hey, no. I'm in love with you, but I've got 5 children already ahead of you.
Takubulira.
And that is, it is the hierarchy. Chicho Wagambe, the hierarchy. If the hierarchy is, what hierarchy do you put your children? Is it the new girlfriend, then the children, or is the children and then the new girlfriend?
It should be the children and then the new girlfriend. It should be. They have to be a priority, such that in the people they just I just annoy people. Looks like my introduction is Vicky. I'm a mother of 2, and it annoys people. But why? Because that's how it should. I think that our cousin truly could disadvantage. We are at a disadvantage because we stay with these people.
Because the children are part of you.
No, but we still, they might be part of you. Nenga wakakuba Uganda. Nenga bawereza sente. But they are part of you. But I mean, like physically, they are going to be in my house. So boyfriend never anaja sina jemba kweka bajja kubaawo. Ne musajja jamusanga abakazi balekera omukazi. Sorry, my battery is running.
And that's how the men go around having more children.
Yes. Bali abaleka eri n'abeera bira.
But then another thing, courtship. People have children so fast.
You don't even know how it's gonna work. You don't know how it's gonna end. Or to say yo, some of them bayingira already ngalina lubuto or ingirawo yazaala abaana naye omusajja gwazaddemu abaana tamumanyi. Yajja ku 3 weeks holiday n'akusimba olubuto n'akomawo. Nobeera n'omwana for 2 years. Then n'akomawo the next 2 years. N'akusimba olubuto olulala. So you're already a mother of 2. Mu musajja gwe wakalaba 6 weeks. You've seen him 6 weeks in 4 years. But you're carrying his 2 children. Ugenda musanga nga muswaswangu gwawa. You don't know what to do. And then you're like, you know what? Kansigalo olw'abaana. Before you know it, ngakakutema. By the way, I have 5 other children. Go wakatuuka oli mu first year. Neokuna initiation bulungi nnyo.
I know somebody that happened to. I won't talk about that, but I know.
So,
but I know. Let me just say, I know.
Yeah. So the honesty thing goes where it's kirya buli mu kintu. Kirya buli mu kintu. Wakiri ate wakiri yingirayo ng'omanyi. Because if the guy is honest, nagamba, nkwagala, njagala kutwala Bulaaya. Naye munnange Bulaaya. Ninayo abaana 5. So, you prepare your mind. No,
the 2 minutes I don't miss. Wait. Someone said, Harriet Owengeye Bingland. I don't tell people who have names like that. I don't take them serious anymore. Gandhi, know that I take her seriously because of her names. Anyway, we judge people by their character. Your character is your name. It starts with your name. Omuntu boyeyita ama beach. Era tugenda mujajingira kwetu.
Gena mwita beach. Bye, Jackie.
ate osamwita bichi ng'ayomba katono ow'engeri ebbinirandi nze anyone ayetuma agabanya mpolampola nze agambye nze nno ngenda zaala owange w'abaana 7 n'aseka n'okuseka.
Good luck with that.
You see why we don't take these people seriously?
Good luck with that.
Good.
If it's okay with you, we are okay with it. The problem is when you come crying, then it's not okay. But if you're okay with it and you're comfortable and you're going to kufumba happily ever after, well and good. Well, you are sufferers, forbearers.
Yes. Thou shalt suffer.
Thou shalt suffer in thou marriage. Good, go for it. Sure. What income do you have? Give me that. Let's do the calculations. Eh? Tuziteke kumeza. If you can't work that one out, baba Telisha, you know, naye go sagonga kuyagala. Well and good. What can we say? Eh? Waliwo omuntu gw'osanga nga musajja muyombi alina empisa embi naye ng'alina mukyala we yamugumira mwagala. Gwewe outsider, who are you to say anything? No. Oli n'aba n'omwasajja we ng'amukuba emiggo buli kiro naye nga yagaanirayo. There is nothing you can say. We can say all these things all we want. If people don't want to change for their own good, era tugenda kuva ku video kuno tugende tusigale mu principles zaffe nze ne Jojo. The rest of you can do as you want. Abagala to pick a lip, they pick a lip. Those who don't want
the poor people. You suffer there, I'm here suffering in my own suffer.
Our suffering is different.
Our suffering is different.
Hey, huh?
Hey, your government is beyond. It's a second government. I can sort my shit out with government to help me out.
Yeah, genda government ekuyambe ate kati owo musanvu na otandika okuzaala 9 out of 10 chances you're going to also end up outside. Oli asigale nga abala ababe nawe osigale nga obala ababo. Eh?
So, I just tell people one thing. Just have kids you can afford. I don't care. If that's the money you want to have your children with, the man might have good genes. What I was saying, I have genes in you. I like genes in you. But making sure, also, you don't want to.
Yeah, katwalwa nabano.
Take the genes. Omusajja alina genes ennungi. Muzalemu abaana because you know, bono omusajja alina genes ennungi. Muzalemu abaana bagenda kuba bagezi, abaana bagenda kuba balungi, abaana bagenda kuba ABCD, everything you want. And then take that, but be ready to financially come in and provide for your children. Because that's a big factor. For some reason, their employment has been restricted to physical appearance. They want a certain look. And I do get it.
I get it.
Yeah. Beautiful people everywhere are desirable. Look at Instagram. Tell them to move your trending.
No, not trending. No, you have to be actually.
TikTok. I want to know about TikTok. Even the fitness trainers are called not just Beckham. Beckham wasn't the best footballer, but he had the look, he had the whole package. Yeah. Height, he was nothing. His skill, football, was just as good as anybody else. But he had the look. So,
they are Koreans.
Burungi nakati abakole obamanyi abakole obamanyi okukola makeup. Now what about Burungi? They know how to look good.
Katiraba, because of that, but we turn Blackpink. Butini, bwekolako banango bwana bulina following.
They will get a following. Omuntu omulungi will go anywhere. Kati zono wembagambira. Oyinza okulaba omusajja mulungi talina future. Beera sure bw'omuzaalamu omwana ogenda mulabirira omwana wo omuteke omulabirire But don't just have the child, or you wait for that good-looking man to provide for the child. Most of those good-looking people, all they have to offer is looks. All they have to offer is their look. All I can give you is my DNA sample.
Then that's okay.
Most people don't get it. Agenda yo ayagala kuku ate ayagalira ke ebirala nongamba no go get the DNA muzole omwana omulungi alina opportunities. There are things people won't tell you. Kinongera kibagamba tunudde mu camera. Looks serve a big purpose in life. If nobody's told you that, I've told you. Your physical appearance is a bonus. You might come from the most impoverished families. You might come from wherever.
Yeah, you can beat you can beat everything, not just
employability, desirability. If you add that physical appeal to good character, you're there. You're there.
Not a magazine. Eh? Because judicial sex X on the beach, what Love Island, yeah, balungi naye kati wengambira okwongeramu ku magezi era abalina ku magezi be bavudde ku Love Island nafunayo kadiru akalala nasigala nga obulungi bwe akyabukozesa oba obulungi bwe namakinga sure
anti katula biki alina ku magezi will get far.
Yes.
Kati era omulungi lungi nga talina magezi will get to Love Island afunemu kyafunyemu, but omubi ne ku Love Island tojja tukayo
tajja gendayo.
Kati wano wembagambira when you look yourself in the mirror, let me just look myself in the camera. But what will you beauty is not my forte. Making sure ofuna omuntu omulungi gozalamu abaana. At least do your children a justice. Abaana bo bayambe. Beauty is not your forte. Goyamba bali. The least thing they can say, we go because while you go rap videos, the babuzanga, what did your mama give you? What did you get your budget? What did your mama check? What your mama gave you? Videos agambanga, check what your mama gave you. Because it has to be something from your genes.
Into nothing.
Physical ability, but not everybody's going to have the brains. Me, George, I've got the brains. Not everybody, and I do understand. Not everybody has the brains, and I understand that. And I don't expect everybody to be the next Jojo Ketela. No, I don't. I am Jojo Ketela. I'm the one and the only. There won't be another Jojo Ketela. I know. No, I can advocate for other people, but there are people who can use what they have. You have to use what you have. I'm not talking about bobina. About mabere. About face. Use it. If you have a combination of everything else on the brain, combine it. You have everything. You have the looks, the thing. That is your problem. Engage brain. Use what you have. Use what you have. The money and I've used the money.
Yeah.
The Chenina Chimani. The Nina talent nobody in the Kankubu. Give me Pierce Morgan, we shall fight. We shall have a battle of words. He will say. The mommy Taylor, he can't win. He will say. I will say. You say, no. Nachita. Buli muntu ayina.
Buli omwani nakyalina.
And
Find it
something
and use it.
is physical appeal. Your physical appeal, jitunde, sell your appeal to the world. But model balaba, model afuka successful model. Ne alina chi, muwanvu, motono, alina chizo di jo, bie bicheyo, chizo di jo.
Yeah.
Nalabanga boogera ku gundi. Bali boogera ku Naomi Campbell nga boogera ku features ze. Nti she's a perfect model. Nengamba okay. Muti muwanvu, ali symmetry, ali biki nengamba symmetry bye biki ebyo. Talina kizo konna ke katunga kati jo eriwo eti talina biki things are in triangles. Cause bekemu. Naye kati yonna. At the end of the day, she's used her physical appeal. Family, she's going to 50 years.
She's a millionaire.
No,
but Naomi just has to show up. She
has to show up. I know look ye balinda ayingira ku catwalk ne lukuye.
So can you imagine? Wait, she's British. She was born here. Her parents are from.
I think British proper.
No, I think one of her parents is Jamaican, the other is Nigerian, whatever it is.
Yeah, but she's proper British. She's born in the UK. She's British.
Yeah, but no. Yesterday, Baba de Bakayana, Oli. Mudugavu, Afro-Caribbean, ate na wambuyamaze nagamba he's English. Oli namugamba no you're English. Oli nagamba nze nebwengenda Grenada ngabanzalirayo. I cannot say I'm black, I'm white Afro-Caribbean. I can't. Anyway, they argued for a while. Bombi ne bativako because nobody won. Kati Nange, my child can say they are British all they want.
No, they are black British. Babila black British. They can be black British but not English.
No, Jojo. Nebo Gamboli black British. Bagenda Kubuza. Where are your children originally from? I mean, where are your parents originally from? Yes. So you can speak your British. Yes, all you
English.
Yeah, Katiolia, but they disagreed. Nayon guy against Namugamba. Actually, I did my genealogy and I've got Scottish blood in me. So hey, Abazungu problem Jebalina. They infiltrated many nations for so long. So bagenda kwesangayo gomusayi gwabwe gonna ojakusanga omudugavu bamusangemu with English blood. Because they are black, you can't say they are not English. Anyway, you're to veyo. What I was saying was, Naomi Campbell, she's British. Now, yeah, because of who she is, she's now the tourism ambassador of Kenya. Hello?
I saw that.
What? Kenya tuwali muntu yenna sobola kuwa mulimo ogwo. Bagwadde Naomi. So, how many times is she going to be in Kenya in a year? Togenda na kubayo Naomi bagumuwadde ku myaka je ne boleta 20-year-old yagumujeko. And she just had to show up because this is who she is. I mean, does she have to even introduce herself anymore? No.
Whoa, Vicky. Someone claims the last time they saw you was 8 years ago at the World Trade Show at Canary Wharf. Is that true?
I don't know. Who is it?
No, have you been to the World Trade Show?
Hey, where?
No, what? If you've been there, you know.
Yes, I have.
Somebody's playing me. Hey, Madam Vicky, nice to see you here.
Wait, Siobhan, I'm listening to something.
Madam Vicky, nice to see you here. Last time I saw you like 8 years ago at the World Trade Show in Canary Wharf.
Mm-hmm.
Rang your phone number. I got rang your phone number. It was off. Anyway, I will look forward to you. I will look for you again next week. One go to World Trade Show.
But Alan, 8 years ago, I still have the same number. Katalai kadikuya katinga tuliku live. It's
So
off.
they know you.
You see, I have my people too. Hi, Alan.
Amani kadika emoji akakola bakati.
Eight years ago. Oh my God. Yes. Wow. Hi, Alan. Yeah, look for me after the live.
Hey, leave us alone, please. Hey, whoa. I'm not paying consultation fee. This is my lab video.
You know about things. Where did you meet? We met on JoJo's live.
I haven't been playing yet. Say bye to your friends. I'm going home to bed. I've lost it.
You see, we have to thank JoJo. He last saw me 8 years ago.
Now we see you here. Yeah. I can follow Jojo. He runs into Vicky the lawyer, whom he last saw 8 years ago.
You see?
Yeah, you're rekindling, yeah?
Nedda naye katiraba oli bw'omugamba nti I've been in London this long abeeri alowooza yekka, you know, like there are no people in the world who can testify to that.
So tell me what I should do. I want this Ozungurunji.
Next time you yes.
World Trade Show, Vicky, what were you showing the world?
Canary Wharf.
Canary Wharf, Canary Wharf. Oh, please.
You see, Canary Wharf, not Tottenham.
I am now Nuguful.
Oh, thank you, Alan. You've made my nights.
No sense. Say back to your people, I'm going to bed. On a high note.
Oh, God. Someone make JoJo happy, please. JoJo, your people love you. They come here to see you. Me, I'm a by the way, so don't even worry about it.
Jojo at Nugu Banton. Seriously, I'm Nuguful.
Nugu Banton, Chechi, you're full of Nugu.
I know when is it?
We can share.
Give you my phone. Nugu Banton. They can't get any worse than that.
We can share.
Nugu Banton. Nugu Embonya.
No, Jojo Toina Nugu. Not at all. You're not one of those.
As you're still there talking about yourselves, Henry Cox, CMD, whatever that means, say, Jojo, long time since I last saw you at the World Immigration Chat in 2021. Abara season about it.
World Immigration Chat.
Immigration Chat in 2021. Ah, no. This is
Oh, thank you, CMD. One man, you know how to balance things.
You just died from Nugu Banton.
More CMD. So what is CMD? But you people also.
CMD,
Oh God. Oh dear. Immigration chat in 2021. Oh my God.
Kati immigration chat ya 2021 era yeno. Long time no see.
Long time no see. Nah, you know, Jojo, you know what I love about your platform is it's not the same people every night. Every time we come, there's somebody there, and there are these people who decide they don't, or they make up their minds, or it just happens to them. I'm going to get involved. I'm going to talk. I'm going to contribute. Fuck a last.
The thing is, like, me, I've been doing live videos for a long time. Ask me why. I come and I get pissed off that I've got my days, I've got my moments. Marriage. I've got my moments I come and I've had it with them. There are moments I come up and I'm fighting. Then the moments I come up and we love, and they love with me. They love me. I love them. They love in the middle of the night. I'm like, okay, what am I doing about it? And we have that relationship. It's just terrible. And sometimes I tell myself, am I bad for this? But it's what it is.
So, because, like Katidaba, we've had people like you have Gucci on one show, then you have the Grave Digger on another show, then you have Angela, then you have, I can't remember all their names. Now, somebody comes and they shine through that night, and you have a good time.
Let me tell you guys, if anybody, what we do, when we come live, Vicky goes to the do not disturb corner, and I do the same. Vicky, okateka owe.
Hey.
When
we just go off.
Yes. When we press do not disturb, and this is what is happening to most of you. Because we've intentionally selected. So we select do not disturb. 3 hours, we chat, we talk, and we go. And you do, no matter how much you call, never where is a message, take up with them. It's on a better setting, you do not disturb.
I've forgotten mine now.
We need to sleep and it's like you have Jojo, online mood swings, what I see in Tebakulimba.
Oinachi?
Betsy Agambie, Charin Sima, I like Kibambi.
Oh, I like you too. Thank you.
Kati Wali Agambe, Jenny Cat, thanks for introducing me to the show. Katiko Vicky. Okay. Hey, meanwhile, Vicky said, I'm going to show you. But I'm going to
now we now. And you are Jojo Mundeke, and you are Jojo tonight. So okay, follow that page.
Let me pin your contacts. 10 minutes. Katimwabeta Vicky is on Start Deco. I've pinned them.
And then
the phone number.
Go and follow the page.
Follow her ku Vicky the lawyer. When now Mugoba. Munano Yagemuno.
Banai Siva no CMD Jojo Mugambi.
Mozekani abona tagala kumisinga agamba jonne kukoga iri nina alina program encha naye aganya okuva ku live
please close.
Banange tuli Easter season munatusasirako. Let me send akale kambasibule bulungi kamugende mwebake we select nange wanozini sawa 5 but I mean sawa nyeze ekiro je mukyala mukulu mwamitera wadde mwamitera yemesonyiwa era still ndi mukyala mufumbo mwamitera yanvaako ndi mukyala mufumbo either way kangene pe mwamitera ebijanjalo bye nawe lukwe and Easter, this is we're taking it easy, we have no rush. Tetulina school run, tetulina bagenda kusoma ncha. That's why tuko na live on Friday. Tetukeera, we are relaxed. Tetugenda kera kukola, tetugenda kukola Vicky lawyer, abalawyer tebakola ku weekend. Ate nange ndi mutembeeze ndi CEO, sina decide. Paso kuziraba. Boxing oziraba.
Jojo.
Zivinga genda zivinga kuti
Jojo, Julia Caesar ayagala mubuulira how to put on the do not disturb button.
Kati kankulagira kwa ne simu. Let me switch. Kale kamulaga inena kutuusa simu. Kati live this is the live button I'm kwendi nangu.
Doing that.
You scroll down. You scroll further down. Genda ku page kano kalaba. Kati noonya ko buno kuliko bu icon kano kalaba kakano. Okalaba Vicky?
Yes. Kati ayagala.
Ako kalabye. Noonya ku icon wo ononya ko icon ako gamba kati no. Katoyire gamba do not disturb on.
Yeah.
Kati nsoka nji cancel ngedindako. Katojiraba. I don't know what I've done.
Nendo za akalabye. I think he didn't know where it was.
I wonder what's
yeah, if he pulls his page down twice, then scrolling on the second page, we kali. Obak anabana simuchi, God knows. But it's on that page. So do not disturb. You click on it, it turns blue, it's on. That's it. Nedde waliwo abadde abuuzaawo. I put comments, it's called Julia Caesar abadde abuuza. How
bw'okaka activating a message masimu biki. Just kulina kujjako simu yo. Just kati from tugenda ku live ng'eno. Twagala abantu tukubira kukutula live, twagala abantu just press do not disturb. Kati do not disturb button deactivating all apps. Ezikuwa notifications. Apps zonna Messenger, WhatsApp, Facebook wani. Nefe katulaba zembera ku live ya lumbuye ngafuna notifications. Nga muli ku live no nga lumbuye. Do not disturb. You go live.
Yeah.
Tubera ku live, obera ku live, wina ku live ya page ngomulaba senga yogera esimu e vibrate na vuvu. No nga bakoma mpeng nawe. Yiga do not disturb. Oh, when I have messages, live Vicky. Why do you make me? Why do you think esimu yange tevuga? Esimu yange evuga.
I know.
Deactivate. Eliko do not disturb. Message notification teziyitamu. Kati when I'm live eno, I take it off.
Yeah. So yeah, and I told you the first two lives we did, over 3. But now it kicks me off. It kicks me off. I say, Seamus, what do I do? These kids, they know everything. He's 13 years old. He said, Mommy, this is what you do, then nobody can call because I tried it the first time, it worked, and that's it. I always the mommy has to
toyagala muntu ku distracting your entertainment. You press do not disturb. Tell message, tell you do not zitamu. Kati message bw'ozijjako ozisangayo nenga notification teyitamu.
Yeah, as soon as you put it back on, zonna nga ziyiika.
Nga zonna ziyiika.
So tusiibule oba tusiibule. Moses Khan, Bambi, webale kubeerako, and thank you for not wanting to leave, but we can't speak the whole night. Tuleke tugende, tukole n'ebirala, tuddemu tu recharging batteries, we recharge the brains, and then
bagamba Jojo Silver alina kuvaako waya.
No, ne. Tomorrow gavako wire. There's always something that makes you. So, yeah, Katubasibule, thank you very much for hanging out. Follow my page, Vicky the Lawyer. There's more information than I can discuss tonight. Katiwano nyongeramu ebintu ebibalemesa, things like that one. That truth thing really bothers me. Atenga and yes, because of people not telling the truth. That's why they have missed their opportunities. Either okujja oba n'abali wano okwonoona empapula zaabwe. So kati oli n'ateekayo nti ate talina mwana ate bisinga omwana gy'ali. So passion tulina ogenda. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone. We love you so much. Follow Vicky the Lawyer and good night.
Oli agamba temunasobola okubanoonya.
Abanoonya oba tubakolera emmande bank holiday.
My God, this is so crazy.
Abanoonya.
Oh,
Love you too.
musule bulungi.
Musule bulungi balokwana.
Nze mwannema mwenna abantu bakulu mwannema.
Good night. Good night, Jojo. Thanks for having me. Good night.